We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He given. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness.
Our people have no idea what the truth is. That's why we're out here, to give you the truth. Psalms chapter 119 verse 142. Read. Psalms chapter 119 and verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy love is the truth.
Shalom, shalom, Israel. Shalom, Most High in Christ. Bless, Most High in Christ. Bless. Welcome to Patient Saints Radio. Jam. Who we got in the building?
Yeah.
Shalom, Israel, Most High in Christ. Bless. I'm Deacon Malachi.
I'm Captain Shemaiah.
Captain Amaziah.
Captain REA.
Officer Carmela.
Officer Nehemiah.
Yo, we in the building.
You already know.
All the way in the building.
We in the building.
Where else would we be?
Shout out to Captain Erel doing the work right now. Shout out to Sister Nayama. Lord's will you feel better, sis. A little under the weather. We got Sister Leah as well. Kids under the weather.
Oh, I thought you fired her again.
She's still on probation. And
is Captain Erel still on probation? What we doing?
I don't know who put his picture up there. So now he might feel like he's official. Still a trial bait, brother. You like a Netflix subscription. You still on a trial basis.
On
30
probation.
And shout out to Sister Hanana as well. Why did Hanana show up?
Nah, they had technical difficulties.
Yeah, they had technical difficulties.
Okay. All praise
Shout
to
out
the
to
Most
our
High.
sister.
All right, so you ain't on probation, sis. You all right? Because you know we be trying
That's
to
data.
get pink slips.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I don't mean to change the subject, but the class Bishop teach yesterday
man.
take me
Elsewhere.
elsewhere. He didn't go where I thought he was gonna go. with it. Especially, I didn't know he was gonna go over the the
various
holidays,
sins,
the various sin, and then he take it to again. He take it somewhere else. I'm like,
Yes.
okay, heavy. All praise to
And
shout
that's
out.
what we need.
Shout out to Bishop.
Shout out to Bishop, man.
Shout out.
But you know, it's like Bishop makes the, what should I say it? The deep stuff with the stuff
With the milk.
with the milk that blood struggle with every day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like
condensed milk.
Yeah. That's what he did. He mixed it up because a lot of
Say
time,
condensed
a lot of time we teachers know that. No, what I'm about to say, we teachers know that.
But it's heavy.
Sometimes, a lot of time, we teachers, the mistake a lot of us make that we thinking the little stuff people already,
They already got it.
they already got it, and they don't.
Hell no.
They don't. They really don't. And when you go over this stuff and somebody say, "Hey, that was about me," that was like, damn. Because there's, the scripture will keep repeating itself.
Yes,
Keep
yes.
repeating itself. And the Bible is a big book.
It's a big book.
And people don't realize, a lot of us, we teachers, we thinking, okay, I'm not going to go over that. They probably already get it. No, they don't. That's what you think. No, they don't.
And the thing about Israel is the reason why the Lord has to continually repeat it throughout the scriptures because we continually fall back into it.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
It's like that's like you. There's a pothole on your street, a huge crater. You know it's there.
Yeah.
Everyone else knows it's there.
Just go.
You watch the other cars go around it, and your dumb behind fall into it every single day. You got a dented, bent up rim tire
Damn.
every day.
Tire got a titty on it.
Yeah, you fall in the same damn
I
hole.
hit it.
When you look at, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go way back. When you look at Moses, right? Sometimes you have to ask yourself. You say, I know some blood and sisters said, if I was in the wilderness with Moses, I would have never with Baal. Nah.
Deke, I got a confession.
Uh-oh.
When I first
Play the
came
music.
in, I used to always say that. Like, man, I would never rebel like they did. The
why
Israelites
would
is
they do that?
wicked. And then
You met something.
I'm like, I think that's me.
No. Some brothers say that I don't see no problem. I've never rebelled.
Damn.
Damn.
I don't see that.
Because
Bro said I'm perfect.
I'm saying that because it also comes from ignorance. But once you know,
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
once you know, you gotta really examine yourself.
Yo, 40 years is a long
That's a long
time.
That's a long time.
Yeah, that's a lot of millions.
To do the same thing over and over and over.
Yep.
And most likely I keep giving you chance after chances after chances.
That's a lot of grace.
Think about that,
Bro,
D.
that's a lot, man.
Long suffering.
Like, even though the Lord said, cause you didn't, and for every day you're gonna be. But I wonder if, like, we would have stopped and been like,
We would have got mercy.
I think I really
got
think he
some
would have been like,
mercy.
you know what?
Yeah.
Y'all all right. But then we was like, oh well, where them PR bitches at?
Pure bitch.
But you know,
Where the Moab bitches at?
when you examine, let's examine the old Egypt and this Egypt. This Egypt got more going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolute 100%.
So now we're looking at the scripture describes this place as the old Egypt, right? The same Egypt, right? So there was a lot of stuff going on back in Egypt. This also described as Sodom. There's a lot of, because now in America we got a murder spirit that spread like wildfire.
It's a sissy.
Bro, listen. Hey, give me Matthew 24. This scripture right here is like, that thing is like coming to pass like left and right. When I tell you, man, we as a people, before we start, we were just going over some videos, brothers and sisters. Listen, our people is a bunch of nutcase. We crazy, bro. Hey,
Psychos.
we a bunch of psychos. Hey, verse 12.
Matthew chapter 24 and verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound.
Iniquity is sin. sin is gonna abound. Read.
The love of many shall wax cold.
It's talking about hatred. We're gonna have hate. When I say we hate each other, bro, I remember. Hey, listen. When you look at the back with I'm not even gonna go past Malcolm X. I'm not even gonna pass. Let's look at Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. 60s. You just look at the 50s and the 60s. There was a time we at least have a little love for each other.
Yes.
We did.
And that was during Jim Crow.
Jim Crow, yes. Because we know who the enemy was. We was not, I'm not saying we wasn't killing each other, but not like this. Commit crime like right now, bro. Yeah. When that scripture said the love of many shall wax cold, you can see it clearly. Damn.
Yeah. Yes.
You can see it clearly how much we hate each other. Our lives is listen, we worse than Esau. We worse than Esau, bro. As much evil Esau done to us, when it come, we dealing with each other, we did worse to each other than Esau, bro.
Yeah, because he kind of stopped and just let it go, and we
on cruise control now.
Yeah,
so
man.
we on automatic. It's like clockwork. So he could provide the guns, the drugs, the poverty, the environment, and just take a step back and watch niggas just start niggering.
And the crazy thing is, with kind of like what D say, why it's worse. We could see it. We actually see it and talk about it. Be like, we need to come together as a people and stop the violence. What are switches? I mean, and we can like that's the crazy part. We'll say, oh, we need to stop the single family homes, but the bitches is out at Freaknik. I gotta go see. Like,
and on top of that, they make songs about it,
glorifying
killing the next man.
Wrote a song about it. Want to hear it?
Exactly.
Right.
And they're going social media.
Right.
And saying what they did. They whine.
Can y'all look something up for me? Uzziah, go on Wikipedia and look up the power of suggestion.
Yep.
Look that up. So Esau doesn't go in your neighborhood and say, hey, I want you to kill your the next black man look just like you, or I want you to sell that drug to that single mama over there.
Yep.
He doesn't say that. But he provides you all the necessary tools for you to become that.
I didn't say.
And he knows that the majority of our people are poor. You're in a messed up state. You don't know who you are. Y'all don't have any collective community. So he knows that the majority is going to go and fall for that. Read. You got it? I say go to Wikipedia. Or go to Google and type in the power of suggestion. Do the AI.
This thing right here,
what it says.
what Captain's about to show you is heavy, bro.
They have something called suggestive marketing.
Yep,
Right.
That's something heavy.
They don't just tell you do it, but they provide you with everything.
Wouldn't
Read
pizza
that.
be
You see, that's a subconscious influence.
Yes. Read that.
The power of suggestion refers to the influence that ideas, statements, or stimuli can have on a person's thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, often without conscious awareness.
Damn. Hey, stop over.
Your thoughts ain't your
Let me
thoughts.
tell you something, right?
Right.
I'm going to show you how heavy this is go. We all know when you become a police officer, right? They give you a uniform. They give you everything a police officer wear. When you walk out on the street, you don't have to tell somebody you're a police officer. How do they know you're a police officer? Because of what you wear. When you look at let's do something lower. A fireman, same thing. Let's go somewhere. Let's go with something lower. Let's say you a gardener. You cut grass.
Yeah.
Lawnmower man.
You're a lawnmower man, right? Now, you buy. If I go to Home Depot, buy everything have to do with lawnmower. I say, Kamala here. Kamala will look at me like,
What you want me to do with this weed?
what do you want me to do with all this? Do I have to spell it out for you?
Right.
I give you
weed eater.
Yes, I want you to cut grass. I want you to,
Right.
the equipment, Kamala will be like, but D, I don't do that. My point is this. Esau, just like what Captain is saying, Esau bring the guns. Esau said, I never tell them to kill each other. That's what Esau's gonna say. Esau said, that's where the decision. I never tell them to take the drug.
Right.
I just put it there. Remember a couple of years ago what Esau put a truck in the black neighborhood?
Yes. Yes.
In Chicago. Esau said, I didn't tell them to break in that truck.
Right.
I just put it there to see. But
they made a TV show out of that.
Yes, those are subconscious influence.
Right.
Yeah.
Esau, in other words, Esau don't have to tell you to destroy yourself. They just provide the material. They provide a thing for you to destroy yourself.
Right.
And you destroy yourself. And they just sit back and wait.
And
hey, just wait.
Like this, did Esau tell our people go be homosexuals and support LGBT? Did he physically say that? No. But he provided everything for you to go into your lust, into your homosexuality, into your whatever deviancy that's out there. And then he promotes it on his TV. He promotes it in his laws.
Social media,
so forth and so on. Now look.
You know what that's like, Cap? How officer was saying, then they make a song about it. Like, he never said be a gangster rapper, but he gave you gangster rap. He gave it, and then they said you ain't real if you ain't doing what you're saying in your rhymes. Now all of a sudden everybody is trying to. Yeah, you like, well, I can't be. You know what I'm saying? How I'm a rap about it if I ain't really doing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a real nigga.
I'm a real nigga, boy. You be like, bro, how do we?
Who even made that term? A real nigga.
Hey,
Amalek and his record labels.
Those, you see, Amalek on the record label. Jake go and write the song. Jake presented to Amalek. Amalek said no. You got to change this. You got to change that. You got to change this. Jake want the money. They want to be a star so bad. They want to change it.
Yeah.
Jake so stupid. Jake cannot see. You see. This is the thing with the white man. The white man don't think about tomorrow morning.
No, he don't.
The white man think about 100 tomorrow morning from now, 2,000 tomorrow morning from now, 50,000 tomorrow morning from now.
He said he think 100 what?
100 tomorrow morning from now.
Yeah,
we get it.
100.
Perfect.
Okay. The white man say, you know what? Let's give them 20 years. There's going to be 20 years tomorrow morning. We're going to see what they're going to do. That's that patience they have.
Yes.
Because listen, the white men spend money study the mind, how the mind work, how influence work. So they study that thing.
So deep. Now with this definition, now we can see why there's so many YNs around.
Yeah.
Because if you look at it, it's a subtle but significant force that can shape our perceptions, decisions, and even our physical experiences. That goes into our culture. So now you got a bunch of young boys that's been scrolling social media for 3-4 years, and now they 14 years old. All they see on is drill music. They see niggas killing niggas as young boys and all that kind of stuff. This is what they're gonna go into. They're gonna be YNs. You understand? Now think of this now. Adults could barely control themselves
on the phone
with the phone and social media.
Right.
You see adults, our sisters dressing all kinds of crazy, trying to compete with the young girls on social media. You see the men doing stupid little TikTok dances and all kinds of foolishness. So how much more and how much weaker are the kids and how much more influential are the kids to this right here?
Hey.
They're not going to be able to beat that.
Hey, read subconscious influence. Read that.
How it works: subconscious influence. Suggestion often bypass conscious processing and directly influence the subconscious mind, leading to changes in behavior, emotions, and even physical responses.
Listen, I was, for Passover, I was in Ghana, right? And we come from camp. We was like, you know what? It was a Sunday. No, did we went to camp? No, we went to a church.
Oh boy.
It was a Sunday. We went. We do the little blitz with the church. We sit down with some pastors. Afterward, I think we done like around 2 or 3. I'm like, Sunday. I don't want to go to camp. We tired. Let's hit it. On Monday we hit it hard. So and the brother say, yo, let's stop by. Let's go back, pick the sisters up. We're gonna go to the mall and chill out. But the brother said, yeah, let's go inside, buy some stuff. So I said, nah, I'm not going. I'm going to stay in the car. But the minute we walk in the car, I noticed the whole parking lot full of cars, and young men, young people,
a whole bunch
young
of kids.
sisters and young. I'm talking about like 15, 14, 18, all young people. There was no going out door to door, all young kids. And I noticed some of them actually dressed the same, like some type of school uniform. I'm like, okay, what's going on? So the guy parked the van. So I said, I'm going to stay in the van. So the brothers, couple of brothers went inside. They said, yo, give us some flyers, man. We're going to go inside, pass some flyers. I said, well, remember that's some more. Be careful. You guys might get kicked out. So we said, no. They said, we're going to pass it outside. I said, okay. So I'm sitting there. I'm looking. So I saw Captain Lequat talking to some brothers. So I said, let me get out of the truck, see what they're talking about. So I get out. I said, hey, what this is about? But what I noticed these young people, they were recording. They were dancing. But I'm like, what the hell? So we start talking to two young brothers, and we say, what's going on? They said, oh, this is Ghana, man. These young men, they don't have nothing to do. These young sisters don't have nothing to do. That's what they got it. That's what they don't have no place to go. You know what they were doing? They were recording themselves dancing and put it on TikTok, put it in social media, because they have nothing to do. My point is this. You didn't hear not one gunshot.
Yeah.
You didn't see not one fight. You didn't see nobody was screaming at each other, talking loud. None of that. Not one knife pull out.
Right.
Boy, you don't smell not one cigarette. You didn't smell not one weed smoker.
Not even a hint of violence.
Not even a hint of violence, bro. They were just a little group over here dancing, They're just, and some of them dressed the same. But even though Judah, they've been influenced by Judah. Because you can see the way they were dancing, it's like Judah. They're influenced by Judah. But I'm not saying that what we got here never going to go over there. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about the culture. But as of right now, they have been not violently influenced yet. They influenced like the culture with Judah, but as far as the violent, I'm not saying there's no violence in Ghana. That's not what I'm saying.
But it's not the level at all.
The level
like
here, yes. Like we're killing each other like we're doing here, is not like that.
They don't have that hatred for each other.
They don't have it.
Is it because they know that they the same people? Like, is that part of you think part of the thought pattern of?
There is more like I
think they got a little
there is
more
something
respect
called
for each other.
you heard something called tribal.
Yep.
They're more like tribalism.
So
Tribal. Yes.
It's more than one group in there, but the groups know the different groups.
Yes.
They know.
Yes.
See, Nigeria is a little different where I was at. That's like there's some hatred there between the different tribes over there, and it's more violent, and the people are more what's the word I'm looking for? They're on edge and hostile towards each other. But Ghana, you don't see that in Ghana.
You don't see that.
Because I just saw something like that, and I don't know if it's really the same thing, but it's
Nigeria's
more on the tribal, like something with like Ethiopia, but they were showing that it's like 5 or 6 different groups that's actually in Ethiopia, and they know, like they can look at each other and tell you're a Sama or whatever they was.
Yeah.
I was like, like that's something that we don't really deal with. When we look at each other, it's just like, nigga, you not from around here. Like I don't know you, and then that turns into whatever else it turned to. But then it's kind of like what Cap said. It's all a manufactured culture. You know what I'm saying? Like we be doing stuff, but you don't even realize you didn't pick those tight pants.
Right.
Somebody made them and just kept putting them on in social media until everybody started buying them. So you think like, oh, this our culture. Like, nah, he gave you that. Like, the music was rapping about self-destruction and not killing each other, and then somebody was like, but this NWA is hot as hell,
and pushed it and kept pushing it.
And it's funny, you ain't even gotta push it. You just don't pay the ones who saying, hey, don't kill yourself.
Right.
Like, nah, we're not gonna pay you, but look at these guys, they're balling. And you like, well, I guess I got a ball too. It's the same. Like the switches, like who gave all these little young
Yeah,
These
where do they
boys-
come from?
Where they
Home
came
manufacturer,
from?
what machine CNC
Right,
shop
right.
just said, here, hey, I got a CNC machine in my house. We just making switches.
I'm talking about, bro. Like, how did all these young boys got Glocks? Like, bro, I wanted a Glock. I had to, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't just something I just was able to just go walking and stuff. Like, you know, hey, like how all y'all got them?
This is crazy.
Like, nah, bro, that's a
Hey,
manufactured situation.
You see that place where you say directly influence the subconscious mind, leading to change in behavior. You know, this is why friends kick us out.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
telling you. A lot of time, man, the mind have a mind of his own. Because think about it. It say directly influence the subconscious mind, leading to change in behavior. Leading to change in behavior.
Right.
Remember we was talking about hey, go to the videos. The video Bishop played yesterday. I want to play that. The one that the father said, I didn't wanna. Yeah, go up. That one. Yes, that one. Now, remember what the father said. The father said the kids were so disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
He had to leave. But we was talking about how the mother played a big
Yes.
part
Yes.
in the house of raising up these kids. And Esau understand it start from little. If you see, I always
This ain't overnight. This
that's
didn't
not.
happen
I always
overnight.
compare a kid. A kid that's growing up. I always compare it as a tree. When you see a tree grow, if that tree grow crooked, once that tree go crooked, you cannot bend that tree back.
Straighten it back, right?
You can't. That's impossible. It's the same thing with a kid. Same thing. If that kid don't raise the right way, you cannot. Right now, we change it with the scriptures. The only thing that can change the subconscious mind is the scriptures.
Right.
That's right.
And Esau understand that. That's why Esau kick us out. Esau can see 10 years, 20 years ahead. He'll be like, wait a minute. This thing they're teaching, it will change the subconscious mind.
Right.
The murder spirit, it will take the murder spirit out. It will take the drug spirit out. It will take those demonic spirit out. And Esau said, nope, we cannot allow that. Because we spend billions of dollars, make sure your niggas do exactly what you're doing right now, killing each other,
Right.
selling drugs to each other, raping, you woman is a bunch of hoes. Esau spent money, million of that. Esau said, no, we cannot allow your guys to come and deturn, how they call it?
Reverse.
Reverse what we've
done.
been spending billions of dollars doing for years, hundreds of years. Play that right quick.
We're gonna start grabbing y'all ass and dragging y'all ass out of the house and making y'all talk.
You won't fire me.
No, we won't fire you.
No, you won't.
Who gonna fire you? We gonna come right in that house.
No, you won't.
There he is.
No, because I'm focused on my new family.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck a new family. Why come in the house?
He said, "F your new family."
He said, "F your new family."
This is the mother talking.
You know. Hey, I'm not
Man.
taking up for the father. I don't know if I can ever done this.
No, I couldn't do it.
I don't think I can do this. But you know what's so crazy about this? When you see a man, a black man that is, saying that I cannot deal with you YNs and my own children, I have to walk away, that's something crazy.
Something had to happen. Like
Black men, a lot of black men usually walk away because they financially cannot afford the family, they lose their jobs, they cannot deal with the black woman. But he said, listen, your guys was so disrespectful, I had to walk away.
And statistically, black men are one of the leading races to raise their children.
Yeah.
They're with their children the most, spend more time, more activities than any other race. So, like Deke said, for a man to be like, you know what, to your face, you woke up one night, he wasn't there no more. He's telling you to your face, I want absolutely nothing to do with you.
And he's okay with that.
So my point is, it had to be a breaking point.
It's got to be.
It had to be. It had to be, because that's not something that. Yeah, put that up. Read that.
Black dads more involved in children's lives than other groups.
Go down.
Of course, social media, Esau will make you believe it's different. That's not true.
Go down. It's too much. But the point is that was a study they did it multiple times, and that one here is in 2023, where black men are the highest demographic of being in their children's lives. But go ahead, Deke.
There was something come out a couple of years back where even Oprah admitted, because Oprah made all her millions by destroying the image of the black man. Yeah. Now there was something come out a couple of years ago. Now she admitted she was wrong. She admitted, I did not know that. Please, you know that. You was working for Amalek, the enemy, which is you still are. You team with the enemy to destroy your own people, but that's okay. You got the judgment coming. But play that.
Play that.
I'm focused on my new family.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck the new family. Why come in the house?
No, but those kids listen.
Those
kids not YN.
It's because when you got older, you got rid of all that trauma and you start raising them differently.
No, I'm raising the same. They just appreciate it. They appreciate what.
So stop. Let me tell you something, right? A man that's get up every morning, don't mind working 12, 14 hours, 16 hours to take care of his wife, his children, his family. And when this man come home, nobody in that house will appreciate nothing you do. Yeah. You living in a house with kids, wife, ungrateful people. Damn. They don't appreciate nothing you do. They disrespect you whenever they feel like it.
Yep.
They basically treat you like trash in your own household, your own children and your own wife. That's what they treat you. And nobody's working. And you busting you behind 16, 14 hours a day. Listen, man. Listen.
Dig, I couldn't do it, Dig.
Listen. I'm not saying I can do what he do, but I do understand.
Right.
Yeah.
I do understand. Go ahead.
I'm raising the same. They just appreciate it. They appreciate what I'm doing.
So you basically was successful at raising slaves.
Call it what you want to call it.
Yeah, that's what you did. You went and got a new family because your old family didn't respect you because you was a coward.
So
and you ran from power.
So if I'm a coward, why y'all looking for me?
Pause it. He said he ran from what?
He said he ran from his family because he was a coward.
Oh, okay.
I'm not calling that a coward. Hey, I'm not saying, again, I'm not justifying what he did, but I do understand. You might not understand why, because you never been there. You never been there. I'm telling you, you never been there. That's why you don't understand.
Now, Deacon, if you remember, we've had situations where we've had brothers that have been with us that they left us and they're in similar situations like this, and they have actually unalived the woman.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, so you could see how for this brother's mental health and for his own mental capacity, it may be better for him to say, you know what, I'm just gonna walk away. I'm gonna go on this side over here. I stay over here. You stay over there. You and your mama stay over there, because I might do something that I'm gonna regret. You understand? So.
Yeah. Also, I want to.
It's a bad situation all the way around.
We have situation, and I have at least 5, 6 in my head. And Captain know what I'm about to say. We have situation where brother said, "Yo, I would have left IUIC. I would have lived the truth, then stay married to you."
Yeah.
And
100%.
taking care of you and your kids. And remember, he married a sister with kids. He said, "Nope." He said, "Listen.
Yep.
I would have leave than taking care of your kids, because you and your kids, you're not appreciating nothing. You're ungrateful. I'm out."
Damn.
And a lot of them are entitled.
Yeah.
Like they're entitled
and
to
he
money.
And he ended up leaving.
Your work, your labor, your just your whole soul. It's like a lot of our sisters are entitled because of the social engineering. They're entitled. They think they're entitled to it. They're entitled for you to cater and cower down and bow down to them, and it don't go like that.
Nope. And this is what we and IURC try to prevent. We tell brothers, yo, take your time. Don't jump to every sister.
Yeah.
Sisters, take your time. Don't jump to every brother. We got a situation right now that happened yesterday.
Yes. Yeah.
Take your time. Because I'm telling you, everybody got some type of trauma. Everybody got a trigger point where they're gonna come a time where they be like, you know what? I cannot do it. Because some people, they like to push. They like poking. And you be like, hey, stop poking, stop doing that. I'm telling you, eventually there's gonna be. Go ahead,
Hey, Dick, and you know what's crazy? The way this young man is talking to his daddy about, or we gonna start dragging you out so you can answer questions and like I'm a strong arm you. That those probably when he was in the house was triggering the brother. Where, you know, a physical fight may have had to happen, and then the mama got to jump in, and, you know, it's all chaos. But as you can see, now he's like, you know what? Those words don't bother me.
Don't bother me
because
no more. Yep.
I've already disowned you up in here.
Yep.
Like, I'm looking at you like you're not even my seed right now.
Right. I can get a script on that, Deep.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me get Isaiah chapter 3 and 12.
Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
This is what we're looking at right now in this video. You got the man's own son. He was oppressing him in his house. The father wanted to leave. He did leave. And then they sit down to talk, and he's still oppressed. He ain't changed not one bit. He still got
now
the
he
same
got the
energy.
same hatred.
The same hatred. He never changed. Keep reading.
O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err,
Black woman, read.
and destroy the way of thy paths.
Now jump down to verse 6.
Verse 6.
Because this is what happened when the father wanted to leave. And it's going to say the reason why. Read.
When a man shall take hold of his brother.
I'm sorry, verse 5.
Verse 5. And the people shall be oppressed, every one by another, and every one by his neighbor. The child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient.
It's what you see right now.
Yep.
This young man got the balls to say, we're going to take you out the house, F your new family.
I'm going to drag you.
We're going to drag your father.
Because
you a coward. But the father is trying to get our family to appreciate the work he's doing in the household. Read again.
And the people shall be oppressed, every one by another, and every one by his neighbor. The child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient, and the base against the honorable.
You know what? Now that we're talking about this, there are some brothers that would endure that level of disrespect, that level of mistreatment, all to just be deemed a good father. Just and it's just entitled. Because when you here's the thing, when you look back at the efforts you've made to raise these children, the work that you've put in your older years, guess what you're gonna start living with regret. You're gonna start to feel regret. Everything that I did for these kids, look at them. They don't call, they don't come by, they don't do nothing.
They don't even like me.
So the brother's like, you know what? Oh yeah, we're gonna put that up, Bishop. So all the efforts that you put in, you don't see the fruits of it. Wow. Those are your labors, and you don't see the fruits of it because you have some of these children who are entitled, like you guys mentioned, who feel like the world owes them something, things of that nature. And I don't owe you a damn thing. I don't owe you a damn thing, especially if whatever the requests are that I'm making is not carried out. So you ain't gonna be in the house like this young man is saying, or well, you'll be in the house, but I won't be in the house, where I feel like I gotta sleep with one eye open. I'll be damned. If your antics, your threats, or your presence makes the breadwinner, the protector, and the provider of that household feels uncomfortable. Ain't no damn way. Listen, ain't only be one set of grown man balls in here. There's only one set.
And I seem to be having them.
And it seems like they're attached to my body. There's only gonna be one. Hey, listen, and every young man reaches that gets that Goshen within them, where they look at their pops and like, I think I could take them. Yeah.
You had that.
As a matter of fact, now he's not. I think I can take him. I can kill him.
You better keep that ish to yourself.
Oh.
Remember the father and son had to shoot out on the
That's what
front
I was just
lawn?
thinking of.
Yes. But remember,
he wanted to bring a gun into his father's house.
Yes. Hey, remember this? Remember, was it 2 years ago in Georgia? The son come in the house. The father didn't want him in the house. The mother let him in, and he ain't alive. Everybody.
Oh. He just got out of prison.
I don't remember.
I think it was over the Wi-Fi.
Yes, over the Wi-Fi. He ain't alive. Everybody, including his little brother.
Yes.
You know, listen.
Let these little man.
You know what? This is why I cannot say I blame this man.
Yeah, man.
What? Listen, these young men couldn't alive him.
Right.
I'm telling. I don't blame this man. Again, I'm not saying I don't think I can do what he did. However, I don't blame this man. I don't blame this man at all because, again, I was not in that household. I didn't know what this man have to go through to me to say, oh, he's evil. He's this. Because you know why I can say that? Because I'm looking at these young, these why and why now the way they are. If you can do what you can do in the street, I know for a fact you was a terror inside that house. Right. You was a terror towards your father. And this young man got some nerve. Instead of apologize, instead of say, Dad, I'm sorry. I want to understand why you leave. I want to find out what we did.
His mama talk.
That instead he's like, oh, I'm going to drag you. I'm going to do this. Oh, you a coward.
Damn.
You this, you that. He still disrespect them.
Isn't that how women try to trigger men to hit them?
Yes.
Trigger them so that they can call 911. It's like his mama talking.
That's
mommy
talking.
I promise you, I was just thinking, what young man thinks to say that to his father if that father's around? Like if the man's saying like I was in the house with you, nobody thinks to just go against a dad like that without some other influence first. So,
mama.
Because there's another guy. He's on social media. And he got daughters though. And the mother, his wife is rude as hell. Like his wife is rude. And you see his oldest daughter, now she talks to him really rude like his wife. And now he got a baby daughter. And at one time the baby daughter was like all cute, but now that baby daughter is talking rude just like the mama.
I think there
was a movie like that.
Iman and Tiana Taylor.
Oh, Iman Shumpert. Right?
Oh yeah, when the little baby
his
said,
little girl.
Yeah, his
Now
daughter was talking
my
crazy.
daughter, my mommy house.
yeah,
Hey.
that like that kind of talk. Like,
Hey, listen, man. What Kamala is saying is 100% true. What your sisters got to understand. This is why it's not a good idea at all. When listen, every marriage, people argue. Husband and wife argue. There's going to be some type of disagreement. However, listen, man. I will tell you guys this. Be very, very careful what you said to your wife or to your husband when you argue in front of these kids.
Yep.
That's right.
Listen, man. You don't know how crazy. You don't know how important it is. Be very careful what you say.
Right.
Be very careful, especially kids that's not the man kids.
Right.
The way you talk to sisters, you got kids. You marry these brothers. Be very careful what you say to these men in front of these kids. When you're arguing, I'm not saying, listen, two different spirit married, there's going to be some type of disagreement. But however, there's always a way to do things. People get angry, people in their emotion, and woman is very emotional. Nothing wrong with wait, or go somewhere else, or go outside, or go somewhere else in another room, close the door. But be very careful what you said. I'm telling you, these kids, they're watching how you talk to this man.
Or
they're watching.
So basically, don't choke your husband.
Nope. Nope. They're watching.
Your son may pull out a sword on your husband.
I'm telling you.
Hey,
we got stories.
Hey, we got stories.
We got stories. Our sisters, disrespecting those husbands in
Right.
front of those kids.
Right.
What do you think gonna happen? These kids, first of all, let's get something straight. These kids, 99% of them already know that man is not their father.
Man.
It's the truth. Whether you want to admit it or not, yes. You might tell the kids, well, from now on, this is your father. Fine. It's all fine. But they know. And the way you talk to this, and the respect got to come from you first.
Right.
Before it come from this.
Because the kids are going to follow you.
Yes. This kid's going to follow you. If mama respect that new husband, I'm going to respect them both.
Right.
If mama, every time mama open her mouth, it's disrespecting.
They call him by his first name.
Call him by this,
Right.
disrespecting that officer, that captain, that whatever she married to. Disrespect them, guess what? I'm going to do. Mama don't respect you. Why should I respect you?
Right.
Be very careful. And brothers. Again, I'm not saying do not marry sister with kids. Be very careful what you get yourself into. Because
Right.
some situation you might not be able to get yourself out of it. Be very careful. I'm telling you, sisters, be very careful.
Real quick, I need you to find. I'm looking for it, but I couldn't find it. There's a social media video of a Asian woman teaching her children how to greet the husband when he comes home. So they're you saw that, right?
Just saw that.
The mother and the children are sitting there playing or whatever. The husband walks in. She immediately gets up, runs to the door. So the first time the kids is looking like, what is she doing?
I like
The second day, she does it again. The third day, the kids get up with her and run to the door and greet and hug the husband and welcome him home, showing the behavior is taught.
Yes.
Yes. And, hey, that's funny you say that because just at camp yesterday we was talking about, of course, sisters wearing pants and things of that nature. And for the example that you just set, by the mother giving the example,
Yes.
all the kids saw it
The reverence,
and learned from
yes.
it and said, I'm going to follow this.
Yes.
So, we made the analogy yesterday. Okay, well, sis, if you're in a Arab country, you get off the plane, you're in the airport, and all the women have on the modest clothing in the Arab country. Do you feel out of place, or would you go and put on the same thing?
Right.
She said, yeah, I'd put on the same thing because I want to I want to follow that example. You understand? It's the same thing, the same exact thing. So you're taught.
This is why I don't read the group message.
Yo,
Bishop got
Bishop
jokes.
is on one this morning, man. That's hilarious.
Hey, you got something, right, Ken?
No, let's finish this
Yeah,
and then play that what Bishop send us. I
Yeah,
want to
well,
talk
he
about
spoke
that.
wanna play- you
about
wanna play
Brian
this?
McKnight's family.
Yes. Hey, play that. Then we're going to talk about that.
Call it what you want to call it.
Yeah, that's what you did. You went and got a new family because your old family didn't respect you because you was a coward.
So
And you ran from power.
So if I'm a coward, why y'all looking for me?
That's why we want to talk to you. We want to tell you to your face that you're a coward.
But I don't want to hear nothing from you. I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you again. That's why I left. Do you understand? That's why I left. To forget that you
Hey,
exist.
even though the young man is calm, when he went back home, that hurts.
It hurt
There's
him right
no
then and there.
way that don't hurt what the daddy said to that young man.
That shit hurt me, and I was sitting on the other
Hey,
side.
When he goes to sleep tonight and he lays in his bed, he's gonna be like, shit.
No,
man, daddy said that to
Some op is gonna pay for that.
me. Yeah.
He gonna take
Somebody
it out
gonna
on
get the
somebody
drill.
else.
Let me tell you, man. But you guys hear how he talked to the father?
Yeah.
He
Very
said,
disrespectful.
that's why we go off. We try to find you to tell you to your face how you was a coward.
And guaranteed, they already said that before.
Brothers and
They told him that
sisters,
before.
for you to look at your father dead in the eyes instead of apologize to him and say, you didn't say, I was looking for you to apologize. You say, I'm looking for you to call you a coward to your face. Yes, I was disrespect you. Yes, mama was disrespect you.
Yeah.
But guess what, nigga? You can take it.
Yeah, no accountability.
No
Just like
accountability.
the mama.
Just
Look,
like a woman.
this is exactly the scripture we was reading earlier.
Yeah.
The hatred, bro. The hatred. Now, this young man is scarred for life. Now, listen, man. Again, listen. Me, I'm not justifying what the father did, man. But for you to tell your father to his face,
Yeah, you scarred.
instead of apologizing,
Yeah.
And possibly building from
building
that point
from
on.
that. Come on, man.
Can we just read something real
Yeah,
quick?
yes.
okay.
Sirach 3 and 10 and 11. Just read that real quick. That goes right before this right here.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 3 and verse 10. Let's go. Glory not in the dishonor of thy father.
This young man don't know nothing about that right here.
So his likes don't matter, his subscribers, none of that.
All that don't matter.
God said to hell with your subscribers.
Right. Read it again.
The glory not in the dishonor of thy father.
Don't glory in the dishonor of your father. You come from that man. Come on.
Yeah.
For thy father's dishonor is no glory unto thee.
Watch this.
For the glory of a man is from the honor of his father.
So how is everybody supposed to look at you when you dishonoring the man that provided for you, that protected you, that supported you? Even in your disrespect, he still went to work every day and came home. Now here you go following mama disrespecting that man. Now you an evil little nigga, and it's no glory to you.
Right.
Come on.
And a mother in dishonor is a reproach to the children.
Go ahead, Gab. Let's play this.
The importance of a mother's behavior in a child's development.
Now they're beating the mother there. You see that? So the first day, they're like, what's going on? This is a new thing for me. And then by the time the third day came in, they're running faster to the door than the mother did.
Right.
You understand?
Let's go back to
Titus.
You woke up in the morning. The wife didn't say Shalom Musa and God's blessed. The kid don't say, everybody look at you like, what's up, nigga?
You ain't going to work today,
You
nigga.
ain't doing it.
You're right. You ain't got to work today. You ain't going to provide today,
Nigga.
nigga.
Provide, nigga. What you doing here? This is my
It's our house.
Why you don't go to work today? This is my off day. Well, all right, nigga. See you later.
This is my mama house.
This is my mama house. Yep.
Hey, I think Bishop asked for a script.
I think, did Bishop say Matthew? Matthew 15,
21.
right? Matthew 15 and 4.
Yeah, man. Brothers, be mindful.
Matthew chapter 15 and verse 4. Come on. For God commanded, saying, honor thy father and mother. And he that curseth father or mother, let him die the death.
So now you might actually say, where did Christ get that from? Exodus 21:17. That's where he get that from.
You got to be real bold. Can you imagine the disrespect to make a man say, I want to forget you ever existed?
That hard, bro.
That
you know,
hurts.
officer, you know what's so crazy? If he can disrespect them like that in front of the camera, imagine how these kids were tearing that house.
They were terror.
That man say,
And
I want to forget you existed.
He feels no repercussions. He said it with no...
Like no
total
sadness in him.
disrespect.
No sadness was in him at all.
He didn't. You know how you ponder on something before you say it? He didn't go. You know what? I'm gonna just say it. No, it flowed very. It flowed.
You know what, Cal? I think he came because he was like, let's see if there was any change in this young man. But when he heard it, it reinforced why he left. Like
yeah. He said, I know I made the right decision.
Yes, exactly.
It reinforced. He was. That's why.
But that go back to what you said, Cat, because we speak about I'll be damned if I can't sleep a sound night's sleep in my house.
Nope. I'll be damned.
I ain't watching over my shoulder and sleep.
Nope.
Can't do it.
Did you read the scripture yet?
Yeah, Exodus 21:17.
Exodus chapter 21 verse 17. And he that curseth his father or his mother shall surely be put to death.
That's what the law said. We didn't make it up. That's what the law said. Now, let's talk about, what is it, Brian McKnight?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Brian McKnight. The story about Brian McKnight, that one is crazy.
Did he party?
Did you find it? The Brian Mc... Oh, you didn't send it? Hey.
No, he just made a statement.
I don't know. I don't know how many of you know what happened with Brian McKnight. Brian McKnight, two grown-ass kid. He paid an apartment for them. For like, I think he said he give them 2 or 3 years to get themselves right, to get into their feet. He give them money. Guess what they do? They went partying. Now, after that lease is over, he said, listen, I'm not paying for you guys no more. I give you guys time after time, chance after chance to get yourself together. Your guys but your users. He said, okay, I'm done. Now guess what? Now they went to social media.
Now they hate him.
Went to social media. And social media is talking like he's a deadbeat dad or he didn't take care of his sons, which is none of it is true. Very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. Hey, listen, man. Again, I understand why the man did what he did, man.
Yeah.
I understand. Hey, what you want to do, Cap? Move on.
Hey, real quick. So, yeah, put that up.
Yep, that's it right there.
Brian McKnight states that he had to remove his biological children from his life to find happiness.
Damn.
Claiming they were evil.
But social media paints him as evil.
Right. Paints him as evil.
So what it is, the brothers always get the short end of the stick. That means you can't grow tired. You can't grow out of someone. You know, I say you grow out of somebody. You're not allowed to do those things. You have to put up with whatever filth is brought your way. Just deal with it, nigga.
That's what they say. That you a real man.
No.
Oh, by the way, I'm sorry, Cap. Find a real picture. This is not.
Or the cute. That's not the cute little young.
No, those are two little demons. No.
That's when he liked
They're
them.
growing. They're all growing now.
Yeah.
You gotta show the picture like, oh, those are two little babies he walk away from. No.
Show the demons now, bro.
No.
They too cute in that picture.
Two grown men. And he paid for the apartment. And he give them that's one of them. That's both of them. That's them right there. He paid for the apartment. He give them chance after chance to get them together. He said, go to school. He paid for the school. They decide to be bums. So he walk away.
Damn, so
bums.
They want to live off him. So
yes,
Daddy,
they want to live off him.
Daddy, keep touring and pay for my stuff.
Keep paying. Keep buying me
Hey,
car.
another one.
Sing it again, Daddy.
Another one is 50 Cent.
Oh yeah,
His
son.
He said the same thing about
His
that.
son goes on social media. Oh, my daddy did this, and he didn't pay for this, and he's owed my mama this. These young boys have become son husbands for their mamas. That's what she made you. She made you into a son husband, and she's pulling the strings behind your back. You're like a puppet for your mama. Yep. Everything come out your mouth is what your mama say.
My mama say.
My mama say you ain't right, Dad.
Hey, Officer Simeon, you just send me something. We're gonna play it. If it's off,
we gonna cuss you
out.
We're gonna
cuss you out,
bruh. Live on air, B.
I'm gonna put your picture up.
The blessing and the curse of patient saints.
Yeah. I'm gonna put the whole family up. Everybody gonna get this work. All the little babies. Nah, go ahead, play that. So, read it.
Get your daddy's side of the story.
Uh-oh.
Hey, y'all. Word of the day. Y'all better go get both sides of the story. Yeah. Y'all around that bitch, hey, y'all daddy, bitch, you know.
Stop. That is Carmela's twin, bruh.
Yo, that's Country Gad number 2.
That's Country Carmela's cousin. I'm sorry. Play it again. I'm sorry.
Hey, y'all.
Maybe take that video down.
Word of the day. Y'all better go get both sides of the story. Yeah. Y'all around that bitch, hey, y'all daddy, bitch, you don't even know what the fuck happened.
You got the girls too.
You don't know your motherfucking daddy fucked your motherfucking mama with a chicken sandwich in the bill. You don't know that. She was going. Pop, play ass, and it was it. Go get the other side of the story, I'm telling you. Shit. I got my dad's side of the story, bitch. I've been over here ever since.
Hey, y'all know what that reminds me of? Hey, y'all know what that reminds me of? Ayanna Van Zandt.
Yes. I was just thinking about that.
That reminds me of Ayanna Van Zandt when the mama accused the daddy of raping raping the daughter.
Yeah.
And then he confronts her, and it come to find out she lied for 25 years, and she got the nerve to say, "Well, why you ain't fight harder for your daughter then?"
But Cap, that's the new narrative.
I don't know if I could have held it.
I don't think
know
so.
if I
Tables probably would have got
At
flipped.
least kick the leg off the chair. I ain't hit her personally, but I'm gonna kick the leg off the chair so she falls. She gotta fall.
She just happened to not have enough balance.
She had the nerve to say, after 25 years of destroying that man and his relationship with his daughter, why you ain't fight harder for your daughter brought it in.
Hey, you never heard of something called reflex?
You had a reflex. The knee-jerk action.
Oh yeah.
It was a knee-jerk action.
You got Tourette syndrome.
The he got game joint. Pow!
It's like a reflex. I didn't mean to hit
It
her.
just how to go deep?
Involuntary reflex.
You ever seen that girl that got Tourette's? She's like,
Why you ain't fighting harder for your daughter?
Nigga's crazy.
Right in the throat.
50 cock eating whore. I don't know.
But that's a good point. He was country as hell, but he had a good point.
He had a good point.
Often, matter of fact, play the video of the young man who wants to reconnect with his father.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's see. This is the conversation that a lot of young men have. They want to go and meet their father. They want to spend time with him to learn how to be a man. But look at what goes on behind the scenes. That brother, also Simeon, you was in the spirit. That brother said, you better get both sides.
Real talk.
Your mama, she might have been low down as hell, but because that's who continually raises you, you only get her version.
And she could manipulate you in your emotions.
Let's play that. Come on, you should have had that up already, man. Gave you a Sedgeway and everything. There you go.
His mother disowned him after he got close with his father, being kept away for 20 years.
Y'all gotta see this video.
My mama wanna disown me because I want a relationship with my father.
Not today.
That's my father. Mama, you tripping.
I don't care. You don't know what that man did to me.
Mama, what he did to you, that was 20 years ago.
Me, everything. I'm
Mama,
so sick of him.
He's still my father.
You don't need no relationship with him.
I can't have a relationship with my father. Every
Because of how
child
he
needs
did
a
me.
father.
Do you love me?
Of course I love. Why I'm still here,
So
right?
then, if I don't like him, you don't like him.
That's not the way it works,
Yes,
Mama.
I like
That's not the world. That's not how it goes. That's still my father. And I want to have my father in my life.
No, you don't need me in your life. I help
Damn.
you. I'm in your life.
And
All
that-
you need.
thank you so much. But at the same time, I want a relationship with my
No,
father.
I'm here. I'm the mother and the father. I do everything.
That's
that
not the way it works.
Yeah.
You're a
You
woman.
need
I
that.
need my father. He's a male. He's a man. Teach me things you can't teach me. No, he's still my daddy. You tripping. You
You
tripping.
know, at this point,
Come on. Come on. He's my daddy.
Really?
Mama, you tripping.
Well, if you want a relationship with your daddy, I don't want nothing to do with you.
Damn.
Me, I would have said
See that?
goodbye.
Bye, Mom. Bye, Mom.
Can we
Listen,
go back to
man.
that
Wow. I said you can't grow as a man until you realize your mama full of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really cannot grow as a man until you realize
That's
that your
facts.
mama
Your
full of
mama
shit.
full of ish.
You can love her now. Don't get me wrong.
Let me tell you, man. What you say,
Yeah.
come on. Let me tell you.
That's right.
Some of these sisters got so much bitterness.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Listen, hey, give me the definition of bitterness.
Yep.
Some of them got the bitterness so. Now, remember, he said, "Mom, that was 20 years ago."
Yep.
She still
She
hold
said,
that.
"I can't let it go."
I cannot let that bitterness go.
Damn. Lord have
And I
mercy.
guarantee you, she's a Christian. I guarantee she's in
She go
church,
to church
every
every
Sunday.
Wow.
She may be at the 2819 church
Uh-huh.
right now.
Bitterness, anger, and disappointment at being treated unfairly. Resentment.
Resentment. Wow. Resentment. 20 years. 20
Unforgiving.
years.
Get some from somewhere else. Too.
But guess what? I can almost guarantee you, she forgive her white boss.
Right.
She got some white man, some white woman somewhere who did something more crazy to her. She forgive them. But the black man, no. I'm never going to forgive him. Wow. Now she want the son also to hate the father because she's still in her emotion.
She said, "You want to be around him? I don't want nothing to do with you."
Me,
Right?
I'll be like, Mom, peace.
Deuces.
Yeah, he probably got a whole bunch of letters and checks over there. Where he like, I've been holding.
You know
it
what's
the
so
whole
crazy? With that behavior, this son I will see. Okay, I see what's going on.
I see why Daddy
It wasn't.
not here.
Now I see why Daddy left. It wasn't him. It was you.
Right.
I see why he left. That was you.
Can I get a script, D?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me get Sirach chapter 11, verse 7.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 11 and verse 7.
Let's go.
Blame not before thou hast examined the truth.
If you old enough to talk to your father, like the man say, you better get both sides of the story. Because if you ride around blaming your daddy for what everything your mama say, you gonna find out that like Dick just said, it's you. It's not him. Read on.
Understand first and then rebuke.
You have to, as a man, as somebody with even, why they say, healing your trauma. You gotta be able to see both sides of the story. You gotta understand what really happened. The man said, "Bruh, I wasn't even with your mama. She let me hit for
a beer and a turkey sandwich.
Bruh, she wanted to hit the blunt.
She wanted to hit the blunt. She gave me the.
Your
box.
mama wanted to hit the blunt. Bruh.
Hey, wait. We should have forgot to bring that up. So, some of y'all are being kept from your daddy because he gonna tell you your mama let him hit for a beer and a chicken sandwich
and a hit of the blunt,
and she wanted to hit the gas. Your mama was walking the street. She ain't had nothing. She was 17 and homeless.
So, wow, you just took it another level.
Damn, he telling.
This rabbit hole about to be crazy.
He telling.
So
he telling.
Your daddy will tell you the truth about you. Right now, see, your mama's a Christian right now.
Mm-hmm.
She in the church. She on the choir. She on the usher board. She seemed like a good, godly woman.
She make potluck at work.
But your daddy know
the
your
real.
mama before she was on the usher board.
Yeah.
She was on his headboard.
Damn!
Yo,
clank, 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 clank
on the floorboard.
Your
On
mama,
floorboard.
Your mama probably was one of your daddy's hoes.
Yo,
off top.
The bottom B.
He was a
bottom
pimp.
B.
He was a pimp. She happened to get pregnant. He said, "Okay, I'm gonna take out of the business."
Deke.
Nah, he kept her in the business.
Hey, listen.
Okay.
Listen.
Hell yeah, he did.
There's a lot of hoes on Whole Strong.
There you go.
Okay.
Walking to that.
That
I
got
can
too
tell you.
old for Whole Strong.
The knees
Tell
got
you.
bad.
And went to
Listen,
church.
man,
Came into the church.
There's a video that says a hoe's last stop.
Yeah, man.
It's a Christian
It's the
church.
Christian church.
Yep.
Christian church.
Cap.
So your daddy knows your mama.
That old wolf.
Cap. It's a dude got a series online. Niggas know your mama.
Damn.
Hey,
Bro, and that's what he be telling stories like, your daddy did this, but the niggas at the Crips on 3rd, niggas know your mama.
wow.
Like, boy, when you said that, it made me
just
think
break it
Because
down.
look at how
niggas know your mama.
Maury, Ellen, what's her name? Lynn, Judge
Ellen
Lynn.
DeGeneres.
All of these talk shows made billions of dollars on the degeneracy of our sisters.
Yeah.
They'll bring 2, 3, 4 different men to these shows for paternity tests, and none of them is the father.
Niggas know your mama.
Hey,
So you got 5 men that know your mama.
Hey,
Yeah,
you know
ain't
what's so
none-
heavy? I'm sorry. The mere fact that the brother in here put Freaknik 95, he knows somebody damn mama.
Niggas know your mama.
Hey, you saw all them sisters was scared as hell for that documentary to come out.
They damn near got it, took out the,
They took it like it was hate speech.
it ain't even have nothing to do with them.
Let me tell you
It was
something,
hate
man. Speaking of Freaknik, the evil
Man.
these sisters do. Remember, the internet wasn't the way it is today.
It was not.
Phone was like the way it is today. Imagine if the social media was it is still today.
Big booty
Listen,
hoes.
some of your sisters right now would not be married right now.
Man.
Yeah, real talk.
I'm telling you straight.
A lot of these sisters just
A
walk.
lot of you would not be married with a husband with children right now.
Telling you.
Because social media would have put your business all out there. Because some of you did some filthy,
Hey.
dirty, disgusting stuff.
Hey, I'm gonna read this comment. Jamie Sims says, I love y'all teaching from the Bible. I respect y'all, but sometimes y'all do a lot of women bashing on your show.
Oh.
Y'all calling black women hoes and derogatory names. Let me tell you something. Did we tell all those black women to go on Jerry Springer?
Yeah.
Did we tell all those black women to go on Maury Povich?
Nope.
With 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 black men, and none of them was the father?
Right.
Did we do that?
Nope.
I didn't.
I know
Jamie,
I
log
did it.
off, B.
I know all them dudes
I
hit
did
too.
it. So a woman that brings 10 different men on Maury,
Yep.
and then none of those 10 are the father.
You are not
What
the
would you call her?
Jamie,
Ho.
type it in. Type it in, Jamie.
Jamie,
What do
type
you
it
call
in. What is that woman?
Jamie
I
just
think he's
Tell us,
called
Jamie.
that's a righteous woman.
right.
Blessed and highly favored.
Hey, Jamie just
A
got
Christian
done.
woman?
Righteous woman.
Jamie just got done watching Straw. and cried.
Here's something. Let me
Jamie
tell you
Zooman.
something. Israel is like that battered family
Yep.
that never wants to talk about the abuse.
That's right.
That Uncle Fester, not Fester, Uncle Cleophas.
Uncle Cleophas. He might be Uncle Fester.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
Was it Bishop who was playing that
Child
video yesterday?
Fester.
The woman who said she slept with 200 men?
Yes.
Yes.
The pastor's wife.
Yeah,
Jamie,
yeah,
what
she
you
was-
call it, Jamie?
I slept with 200 men. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what is
What
she?
is she? She's
What is she?
What do you call it? What do you call her, Jimmy? A
Mama.
righteous woman?
I call her mama.
Jamie, type it in, B.
What you call her? A righteous woman?
I call her mama.
We gonna talk about it.
Hey, let's see what this sister got to say, because let's see if she call them hoes.
Yeah, let's see. Let's have her tell.
This is a woman, so obviously you can't go against
And
another woman because
all-
she's a woman.
And all I did was quote this. But let's play the actual video.
Niggas know your mama.
If you didn't know, a hoe's final
Let me tell you something.
form.
Let me tell you something. Hold on a second before we play it. When you cast a stone, the person who hollers.
Yeah, we got to get that sound bite.
Yep.
Huh? What did it say? A hit dog
will holler.
Will what? Let me tell you something. Just like today, when you get on these sisters on the Pop the Balloon and all these various shows, the only ones that get mad are those who are affected by what you said.
Right.
Those are if it don't apply to you, it'd be like the water off a duck's back.
Yep.
Hey, you know what? I think Jimmy. You know what?
Jimmy.
Jimmy, yeah, your name is Jimmy right now.
Call you Jimmy
Proverb,
from now
hey,
on.
okay, I'll tell you what. Proverb 23:27.
There it is.
Hey, get a
And
sound
I
bite
need
for
one
that,
after that. Yeah,
Desire.
the one.
Hit dog.
Because Jimmy said, what Jimmy said again?
Nobody insults us more
What
than
Jimmy
God.
said again?
Jimmy.
So we do a lot of women bashing.
Yeah,
We
love
call
our
these
ass
women hoes. Let me see what God called them.
Yeah, I got one behind AD.
Hey, go ahead, read the scripture. Because Jimmy said, we call them hoes.
Right, let's see what the Lord says.
Let me see what God called them. Also, give me the scripture about you shall be counted as a dog in Sirach. Give me that.
Uh-oh.
But read Proverbs first.
There we go.
Proverbs chapter 27. 27 and verse.
Jimmy Mama probably
23, 27, 23.
Jimmy Mama.
Jimmy Mama probably known.
Jimmy triggered because he
known in the hood.
Jimmy got the
triggered
other
because-
side.
Yeah, he's probably his
Jimmy,
mama.
you done
triggered.
messed up now, Jimmy.
Jimmy,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 23 verse 27. For a whore is a deep ditch.
A what?
A
What?
deep ditch.
What God said a whore is?
For a whore is a deep ditch.
Uh-huh.
And a strange woman is a narrow pit.
Yikes.
So
That's some disrespectful thing right there.
so God shouldn't say that then.
No, God should not say
God is
that.
disrespectful.
Is there
God-
unrighteousness with God that call them whores?
No, God is calling the black woman whores. That's not God. Not supposed to do that.
God is misogynistic.
Yeah, God
Right.
is misogynistic.
God is using profanity.
God
You
said
can't curse.
a hoe is a deep ditch. Why
It's
God
a
calling me
deep
deep
ditch.
ditch? Because she's opened her quiver to every arrow.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, Jimmy.
Jimmy says, I knew y'all was gonna come at me like that.
Leather pouch.
I'm far from a hoe.
Use a
I
hoe.
respect my brothers and my sisters. I don't care.
Nobody called Jimmy a hoe.
What made you think I care? If you
Jimmy, you tripping.
I don't care. If you listen, we gonna talk about it. It is what it is.
Can Jimmy break the scripture? Jimmy, can you break
Jimmy,
the
zoom in.
scripture?
I knew
Proverbs
that.
23.
Hey, you know what's funny? Out of all the comments in here, how you knew we was gonna come for you because
There
you
you
knew
go.
what you said wasn't even in the spirit.
Right.
Yo, I need.
And you know what's funny? This
Yeah,
whole
Jimmy.
time I have not looked at the comments once
And
yet.
so you saw, yeah.
The Lord said, "Look at this crap Jimmy over here talking." The Lord said, "I haven't even paid attention to the comments today yet."
Hey, please. hey, Navar, y'all make sure y'all get that sound.
Jimmy
bite.
say, I'm an elder in my
Please
community.
get that
You-
one.
Yeah, whatever.
Jimmy, you're a horrible elder.
Get that I don't care
Jimmy,
sound
you
bite from
tripping.
Jimmy,
Oh,
Jimmy, I don't care. I don't care.
Damn, Jimmy.
I don't
that.
care because you know what's so funny? That's like somebody says, no disrespect, but
Disrespect.
Then everything else is
Yeah.
disrespect.
yeah, I have respect and love for you brothers, but I'm gonna get on here and tell you how to do your thing.
Goodness gracious.
No, you stay over there.
Jimmy's a Christian.
You stay
and
over
you
there.
know Christian don't believe in the Bible.
The pastors ain't talking about how they hoes up in the church.
Damn.
Right.
We gonna tell you there's hoes up in it. Play the video.
Yeah.
We gonna tell you
Jimmy.
where the hoes end up. Play it.
If you didn't know, a hoe's final form is a religious woman.
Oh,
Yup.
A hoe's final form is a religious woman.
She in the Christian church.
Born again vagina.
Praising white Jesus.
Born again vagina.
And let me tell you, Jimmy, there's a lot of hoes in the Christian churches. They're doing OnlyFans during the week. On Sundays, they go to church. Yes.
Right.
A OnlyFans woman is a hoe, Jimmy.
It is what it is. And we say it all the time.
Why didn't Jimmy address
when Deke was getting on the brother earlier, saying he couldn't do what the brother did, but he understands these YNs is these YNs is out of control, and you can see why brothers would leave. But when you talk about the black woman, it's like black women unite,
right?
And y'all come out of the woodworks as if we give a damn.
Come on.
I don't care.
Come on.
Get upset. Get mad. I hope you get mad enough to change. Because something else we always discuss is how you sisters don't correct each other.
There you go.
So get so mad at the whoredom in the world and the whoredom in Israel that you'll actually say something to these sisters who are acting whorish.
How about making our job easier?
How about that?
That we don't got to do it. You're supposed to be doing it.
Let me tell you something.
Man, please.
Cap, if you read the comments with that chick that testified against Diddy.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Cassie.
Bro, when I tell you the woman is evil, the black woman is fucking evil. I'm
The
sorry.
other one too, D.
The black woman is evil, bro. Bro, the way, bro, they don't see nothing wrong with what she did, bro.
And they're praising the white
Every
man.
single thing she did is the black man fault, bro.
Right.
Bro, this sister was sleeping with men when the men she's dating wasn't even there.
Right.
She was calling men to come sexing her when, guess what? It's not her fault.
It's not her fault.
It's his fault.
She's a victim of circumstance.
She's a victim. Bro, you cannot make this stuff up. The black woman, bro, I'm telling you, America, bro. America completely destroyed the black woman. Right. The mindset we had, this is why the scripture tell you a lot of our people is gonna die. He's the black woman. Because when I tell you, some of you,
they're crazy.
The truth is some of you got to go.
Yeah.
Because listen, the kingdom of heaven cannot take place without some of you go. Some of you got to go. God have to get rid of some of you. Because some of you is evil is hell, man. Yep. When I tell you evil, they're evil, bro.
Yep.
Listen, man. Whatever. Hey, whatever the video you're gonna play. Go ahead.
Hey, so we want to show you some of these, because the father said, "Listen, I don't want to be around you YNs."
Right.
So we want to show y'all some of these YNs. Go to St. Louis first.
I thought you was gonna show that one who, even though the man was taking care of her, she still wanted to be a hoe and take the money.
Oh, I know what
Yeah,
you're
we go.
talking
Yeah,
about.
let's go there. Let's go there next.
I'm glad y'all got this. I think I know what y'all, man.
Cause Tessa, you might be next.
Play that,
Who's
man.
Tessa?
They're running the chat.
Yeah,
they saying it.
Tessa.
Oh,
It's
somebody
a tag
else?
team. It's a tag team. Superfly Jimmy Snuka.
Her name is Superfly Jimmy Snooker.
Who really cares?
Jimmy.
I came here looking for learning of the Bible.
Oh, shut
but
up.
That's not what this is.
All right.
Shut up.
Play the video.
TD Jakes is on. Go to
St. Louis YN breaks down how he caught his first half. So many bodies. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I feel catching the body game.
I feel. What you want to be on some fake shit or some real shit?
Trolling right there, baby.
That's my name. I ain't gonna fake how I feel.
When you got your first hat.
Shit.
Stop. How old you think this young man is?
Bro, he's 17 at max.
That's a kid. That's a young kid. Go ahead, play it.
Shit. It's so many niggas I good. Big Blinky was number one. I back in what year that was good. I picked you up. 16, 17. I picked you up that day. I think it was 20.
He said he caught his first body in 2016. Wow. Look, how old is he now? Like maybe 19, 20?
If that.
In 2016, he caught it. And then, look, I'm coming from a mind of maybe a prosecutor.
Yeah.
I picked you up. I'm watching,
I picked you up.
not
That's what I'm looking at.
only did you catch the body,
So
but
you
you
put him in it too.
you showing who your accomplice was, because you know,
What an idiot.
because you know, once he picked him up, he said, "Yeah, I just killed Blinky."
Yep. He confessing in social media.
On
And he said,
social
you my
media.
accomplice.
You remember you was there? I picked you up.
And remember, brothers and sisters,
Wow.
when the
Afterwards,
FBI,
right?
when authority pick them up, you know this thing do not erase. All they have to do is play this in the courthouse and say, hey, this you come. He don't even have to confess. You don't have to say nothing. He already confessed.
Yeah. Yep.
That's how stupid we are.
Yep.
I'm telling you, our people. But you know what this is? Go back to Matthew 24.
Yeah.
Go back. This is what it is. This is what it is.
These little Negroes is who's in the street. This is who God sent us to teach.
This is the thing.
Matthew chapter 24 and verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound.
Stop. That's what sin do.
Sin growing.
Sin. That's what sin do. Confess right in social media where everybody see it. Now they can put you away and throw away the key.
Deacon, they call that a real nigga.
A real nigga.
I'm a real nigga.
And guess what? This dude right there is going to become a real bitch in jail.
Damn!
Yes.
He's going to become somebody little hoe in jail.
Booty
warrior. I'm just telling you what it is.
Ain't no switches in there.
Nope.
Booty warrior.
There's no switches in there.
I'm telling you what it is. That's what it is. And he's the same one you see how he's all bold. Oh, I'm a man. He's going to be crying for his mama. As soon the judge said life, he's going to be crying for his mama. That's this. But I'm telling you, we are living in the last days. If you told me this 20 years ago, I would have told you, nope, that's not true. I would have never believed this.
Right. For it to get that bad.
For it to get that bad. Go ahead, finish the video.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's 16. I'm a mama. Oh, Jesus.
I went right to school after this shit.
He went right to school after this shit real.
Stop.
Went right to home ec.
Wow. They went right to school like it's never. The life they took, it doesn't mean anything. They just killed that person and went right to school like it's nothing.
His name won't be.
So they probably killed him on his way to school.
Yep.
And then make a rap song about it, like them dudes in Jacksonville.
You know how much hate?
Wow.
Do you know how much hate you have to have for somebody to kill that, to pull out a gun and see the last breath on that person and then put your gun away and just go to school like it's nothing happened? You don't have no remorse. Now you so bold. Now you're on national television and saying it.
With a smile.
You know how much with a smile. You know how much hatred you have to have.
And you kill somebody that look just like you.
Just like you.
In the same circumstances, the same neighborhoods as you, in the same conditions as you are.
Yes, it is.
No, finish the other thing. Finish the other one first. Go ahead.
Real. He went right after school. I ain't gonna fake it. This shit was. I was like, damn, cuz this shit. We need to do some more, cuz. This shit fun. Like when you're on the game and you ain't never get on the game before. You win every time. We up on everybody.
He said we need to kill more because that shit is fun.
Wow.
What we supposed to do with that like
this is the same young man. When he get gunned down, his mama is going to go in national. Oh my God, he was a good kid.
And show the baby pictures.
Show the baby. It was a good. No, that's a little monster.
And you know what niggas are gonna do in the hood for him? They're gonna put a mural up of his face.
He was such a good
Rest
boy.
in peace.
Those are young men. Yes, we got to get rid of in the black community.
Yeah.
Those are little monsters, little demons. That's what they are. When they just say, "Oh, we're gonna prosecute you as a adult," throw the book at him, give him life. You never come out, and you're everybody like, "Oh my God, he don't deserve." No, he deserves more than life.
Hey, who y'all think raised him?
No,
we can't say that.
I'm glad you said that.
We can't say it.
No,
Yeah, you gotta put
Jimmy's
some respect
gonna
on your
get
mama
mad.
name. She said put respect on your
Who do you
mama.
think raised this young man? A black woman.
Yes. A hoe. That's who raised him.
That got pregnant with a chicken sandwich
Damn right.
and a blunt
Hey,
and a
real,
beer.
Real quick, just to prove that.
Coke
point,
45.
Because Dig, I think you was.
Hey, we got a
wrong,
couple
though.
of seconds. Hey, finish that a couple of seconds. Then Captain Ari, you got a scripture.
I swear to God, ain't nobody up on this.
What First Montana say?
Oh.
Go ahead, Cap.
Yeah, because Dig, you were leaning that way.
And listen, I hope the police got this evidence. I hope they go pick them up.
That's right.
Because these little niggas don't need to be in the black community, but they need to go.
Right.
That's right. Yeah, I'm looking at the comment. Hey, Deuteronomy 23:17. Because Dig, you was leaning that way. We're going to go with what the father said. I'm not worried about Superfly Jimmy Snuka. I know your ass done jumped off a couple ropes before.
Top rope.
What you got?
Deuteronomy chapter 23 verse 17. There shall be no whore.
Read it again.
There shall be no whore.
One more time.
There shall be no whore.
Okay.
Of the daughters of Israel.
So God puts it out there plain for you. God distinguishes. Hey, there's whores out here. Hoes. 304s.
Right.
Okay. Hey, that's what God says. All right. So for you sisters included, hey, some of y'all brothers may not be saying nothing, but y'all ass being there offended too because you was raised by your mama. But I'm just going to put it out there. God says there shall not be any whores of the daughters of Israel, because the comment said, I'm not saying, what did she say? I never said that black women,
all the women don't do evil.
Anything wrong.
Like
okay, I'll say Jamie. Okay, Jamie. But then you say, black women and men, I don't care how mad y'all get. Hey, you know why we're mad? Because there's women and men like you that don't stand up to get this shit correct in our neighborhoods.
Right.
And use God's laws to fix it. That's why we're mad. It said, hey, the sight of this crap would make us mad. But God says we should not prostitute our daughters to cause them to be whores.
Hey.
But when you look at the community today, that's all you damn see.
Jamie's new name is Miriam.
Miriam. Damn.
That's your new name. From
Miriam,
now I'm going
right?
to call you Miriam. Because Miriam thought she could do the same by
Yes.
usurping herself over Moses and Aaron.
That's right.
At things that they did.
Right.
Listen, God, listen, sisters, listen. Stay in your place.
Right.
Stay in your lane.
Right.
The Lord has something for y'all.
That's it.
But the way y'all want to go about it is because social media has given y'all, the white man has given y'all certain platforms and freedoms, and you think you're going to use that to change something here.
Right.
You're not.
Right.
We're gonna keep talking about it. Sisters, let me tell you something now, sisters, because obviously not every show has anything to do with sisters, right? But when it does come up, I'm going to tell you right now, you writing in the comments that we're getting on sisters will not stop us from getting on sisters.
That's it. Understand that.
It's going to make us do
Understand
it more.
that. Hey,
just so you know,
right?
Just so you know, because every time we do get on a topic that involves sisters being called out,
right,
it's like the Pea Patrol jumps out of the bushes and wants to start. Oh, y'all always getting on. No, we don't.
Right.
No, we don't.
Right.
But guess what? You will change the tide of the show.
Oh yeah, you will.
It's that simple.
You will.
We have a ton of content that we can go over.
We're going to put a target right on your back.
Yeah, we're going to get you mad. You'll never log back in again, and I'll say all praises to Most High.
Right. But just finish that out, just for those that are taking heed to what God is saying and learning for the first time. Read that again.
There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
So now that's to my Israelite brothers. Hey, if you have daughters, your daughters should not have boyfriends.
Right.
Okay, neither even the way society puts it that they can have girlfriends. That's out of order. So it says, "Thou shalt not have. There shall be no whores of the daughters of Israel." Go ahead.
Nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
And none of your sons should be walking around here in a damn Medea dress, acting like Tyler Perry. That's what God says. So we're gonna give it to you, brothers and sisters, as it is written. We don't give a damn how you feel. We're gonna speak what God says, and that's it.
And Cap, where is that got in the black community?
Nowhere.
And when we go into our feelings and we want to sugarcoat, that's what they do in church, man.
Right.
Y'all getting a dose of that right now in church. Shut your mouth, man.
Hey, Cap. I'm sorry.
Ezekiel 13:17.
That's it right there.
Oh, yep. Hey, Bishop.
Hey, Jimmy, listen close.
Sure, Bishop in the spirit.
That's it right there.
Jimmy, turn to your Bible. Come on. Open your Bible.
Jimmy don't believe in the
Ezekiel 13:17.
That's it.
Ezekiel chapter 13 and verse 17. Likewise, thou son of man, set thy face against the daughters of thy people.
Is that a daughter, meaning his biological daughter? What does it say?
Son of man, set thy face against the daughters of thy people.
The women of our people, the women of Israel.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Which prophesy out of their own heart.
Which have their own daggone opinion.
That's Jimmy. That's Jimmy.
That's
Jimmy, you're prophesying out of your own heart.
Jimmy.
Go ahead.
Cap.
Oh, good.
Well, hold on a minute. But let's think about something. Why is Jimmy like this? Because all the men around Jimmy are a bunch of simps.
Right.
You've been around simp men all your life.
And you raised simp sons.
And you raised simp sons that let you run your mouth and let you do whatever you want and say whatever you want. We not them dudes.
We're not those guys.
You save that for your family, your little circular alpha beta males.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Save it for the family cookout.
Save it for the family cookout. They let you be the matriarch and all that garbage.
Read it again.
Likewise, thou son of man, set thy face against the daughters of thy people, which prophesy out of their own heart, and prophesy thou against them.
What does the Bible say to do?
And prophesy thou against them.
So should we listen to Jimmy?
And prophesy thou against them.
Or should we listen to the Lord? I'm going to bet my bottom dollar on God.
Hey, Cap,
10 out of 10 times.
I just like to be just correct. Should we listen to a whore?
Right.
Or should we listen to the Lord? I ain't sugarcoating shit for your ass.
Hey.
For real.
Let's go to Revelation 2.
Hey, let me tell
Damn,
you,
generational simping.
Let me tell you something, man.
I got generational simping.
You know what it is? There's a new breed of black men now.
Right.
We the new breed who don't listen to this big mouth woman. We don't care what you gotta say. We don't care about your opinion. We definitely don't care about your feeling.
Right.
We really don't.
Right.
We're gonna do what the Bible said. That's it. We don't care. Oh, you tears. We don't listen. We don't give a damn about your tears.
I don't care.
We're gonna do what the Bible said. And I know some of you hate that thing. The black men don't listen to me no more. You damn right. We're not gonna listen to you.
Right. Stomp your feet, get mad.
Nope. We're not going to listen to you. The last time we listened to you, we end up right in slavery.
Right.
We good.
Hey, there's a saying. There's a famous saying that's going around social media right now. I'll give you the acronym. DLTBW.
Bring it out.
Should we all say it together?
Yep.
Yes.
Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
Don't listen to black women. Jimmy.
The more you know.
Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. Jimmy crack corn and I don't care.
Hey, this is the solution for the black community.
DLTBW.
That's the first thing.
DLTD.
That's the first thing we gotta learn.
Bro.
Stop listening to black women.
Don't
just
do it.
Be quiet.
You know what, Cap? I just think about something. I just thought about something. You know, we should from now on, we should have a 10. You know how back then we used to have Kamalai
with his word of the day?
With the words of the day.
Oh, yeah, come on.
From now on, we should have a piece in our show called Don't Listen to the Black Woman.
Yeah.
A segment.
And we just show why.
Yeah, like Escaping the Plantation guy.
Yes. We should have that.
Yeah.
We should have that every morning. This session is Don't Listen to Black Women. And we show them why. Because let me tell you, we got hundreds of content to show you.
And
probably thousands.
We're not going to run out.
Probably thousands.
We're never going to run out.
We will
never going to run out.
Y'all always give you content for that
never
topic
run
right
out.
there.
Never
Why your black men should never listen to the black woman.
Never.
We've got tons of content.
We got right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
With the rent thing.
Yeah, bring it out. That's it.
I don't know if we're going to get to it, but what?
Don't listen to black women.
Listen to the black woman.
Hey.
You had a script cut? Are we done with Jamie or are we still?
Nah, we done with Jamie, man. I'm good.
Hey, matter of fact, play Joe Button real quick.
I think it's 7. Right?
Yeah, I can't see.
Right
Yeah,
there.
play that real quick.
Damn, Tessa.
Oh, your guys really gonna get mad now.
Oh yeah. Because listen, let me tell you something. We got content.
Yep.
Since you want to start some stuff, so you want to be starting something. Jimmy. This
is the
Jimmy
wrong show.
Jimmy. Yeah.
Wanna be starting something.
Y'all don't play with us, man. Y'all crazy.
Play that real quick.
Come on, man.
That guy said it too.
Women are so fucking
Stop. Rewind it and play it again.
She typing in all caps now.
Is that a theme?
Y'all also are acting ignorant.
Okay,
right?
okay, Jimmy.
Whatever.
Jimmy, log off, man.
We call you Jimmy. Jimmy.
Put on a class or something.
Jimmy, we don't care.
I mean,
when you gonna get that? We don't care.
Get that through your greasy head.
We're gonna keep talking about you, Jimmy.
Jaime.
Jimmy, this video's for you. Play it again.
Women are so fucking Yo, I can't even hide
How the fuck did we catch it straight?
Yo, I
What
can't
the
even.
fuck? How are we catching it straight in this whole
I can't
situation?
even hide it, yo.
How are we? How are
Women
we
are so
Fucking the second they left the kitchen.
Okay,
Stop. Joe Budden makes a comment. He said, women are so dumb. He said, the second they left the kitchen.
Damn!
Goodness gracious.
Joe Budden said this. Jimmy, Joe was talking to you, Jimmy.
Hey,
Play
send
it.
him an email, Jimmy.
Go ahead, play the whole thing. Watch this.
They left the kitchen.
Okay, all right. That's not nice.
Let me tell you something.
Come on.
No, don't tell me what to say.
Stop.
Don't tell me what to say.
Joe Budden said, don't tell me what to say. That's just like Jimmy now trying to tell us what to say.
No, tell us what to say.
Go ahead, play it.
Tyler Perry is saying, yo, y'all, I'm paid out the wazoo. I want to thank all my supporters, the men, yada, yada, yada. But
the women?
More so, the women who make all of my stuff go #1. They just did it now with my Netflix movie where I did it again to you bitches.
I got over on y'all again.
In the first 15 minutes, I show you this downtrodden.
Downtrodden.
Yes, and that. So I was going to give him a pass.
And I do have a review on that, but go on.
Because I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it either.
So I was going to give him
I
a
did.
pass, but then he said, and y'all are going to do it again with my new film, Divorce Sisters. Listen.
I did find that.
Listen to him. What he said. Look.
And I appreciate you like you would not
Let him cook.
You keep sending everything to #1, including Straw this weekend, so thank you so much.
Thank y'all. And
pretty soon you'll be sending Divorce Sisters to #1. I really appreciate
Idiots.
it.
Damn. Idiots.
So, Tyler Perry is telling you that he has made his fortune off of black women. Can you put up that little skit, please? And this is what Tyler Perry movies are encompass. Play that.
So Tyler, what are you gonna do now that no one wants to see Medea anymore?
You know, I've been giving that a lot of thought. Listen, they don't want to see me in a dress. I'll show them all. What I'll do is I'll just change my stage play into movies. They'll never see it.
And how are you gonna do that? You only have one script.
Shh, don't tell nobody that. Shh. What I'll do, I'll just change the title on every movie, and I'll change page 69. Well, I'll just change the plot of the husband. So I'll let the husband cheat on his wife. And he'll cheat with a man. We'll call it For Color Girls. The church will never see that. Oh, then I'll change the next movie. I'll just change the title, and I'll let the husband cheat on his wife, this time with an old fling. I'll call it Acrimony. That's a good name, right? No, I got one. We can't let him catch us, so I'll let the wife cheat this time on her husband with her boss. But the boss gotta be white. We'll call it A Family That Prays. No. I'll let the wife cheat on the husband with her old boss, and we'll call it Temptation. But let the boss have AIDS or something. And then I'll bring all those different characters and scenarios back for another movie. And the same characters, we'll call it Why Did I Get Married? They'll never see it.
Damn.
And so when they think they caught me, I'll get one more grand movie. Give me the cutest dark-skinned girl from Destiny Child. Give me that guy from Bird Box. And we'll put them together. We'll let them improv a movie. Me and Cobra is genius. I'll never stop.
That's
you might think it's funny.
That's what
That's
he's doing.
exactly what he did.
That's what he's doing.
Exactly. If you watch, I watch some of these movies. Well, if you watch some of his movies, they all the same plot.
Yep. Same exact thing.
They all the same plot.
The black man ain't nothing.
He ain't nothing, bro.
He ain't no
He's never
good.
the hero. If all these movies, the black man is nothing.
dark-skinned black
never
man.
the hero. Yes, he never. The black man never. The black man is. Remember, keep that in mind. Who's Tyler Perry best friend with? Oprah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys forgot when you're looking at the 80s, the 90s. Oprah make millions destroying the image of the black man. That's what she did. She teamed up with Amalek to destroy the black. And guess what? She make billion. And Oprah is still making money off that. Guess what Tyler Perry did? Tyler Perry followed that same script. Every single show. There's a show Tyler Perry have. I don't remember where it is, but It played by this chick who used to be in Top Model.
Tyra Bank?
No, it's another chick. She basically playing the movie as a pimp. She's a pimp. And she got black men working for her.
Eva something.
Eva
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
She got black men working. But they're showing the movie, chick is beating this black man ass.
Yeah.
Like the black man ain't nothing. But when I tell you, he put the black man in the bottom. Yes, like he's making all his. And the black woman love that thing.
She loves
Yep,
it.
her right there. You see this?
Yeah.
All the queen men. You know what this show is about? This show is about she's what you call a madam. She got a club. And it's a strip club where men and women working for her. And any man who disobey her, she got other women beating on them. Bro, that's what the show is about. And guess what? Guess who watching these shows?
Black women.
The black woman. Make these shows number one.
Dig, you
the
can't say
whole
that,
show.
though. Can't say that.
The whole show make no sense. But guess what? The black women love watching stuff. And Tyler Perry keep pushing this stuff. Keep pushing this in the black community.
And they keep falling for
And
it.
they keep falling for it.
Same one.
Same one.
Tyler Perry's a billionaire.
Yeah, he's a
off of the
billionaire.
Same script.
Same crap.
Repeat.
That's a hell of a hustle.
That's crazy.
Bro, that's a good hustle.
Hey, go to Jeremiah 5:31 real quick.
Hey, I'm glad you played that thing with Joe. What's his name?
Joe Budden.
Joe Budden, when he said the black woman stupid. When we say it,
Yeah.
We hate black women.
we hate black women.
Yeah. But you know what's funny? Black men see it.
Yep.
For some reason, so-called
They
black
don't see
women
it.
don't. They don't see it. They don't see it. They don't see it at all. Jeremiah 5:31.
Jeremiah chapter 5 verse 31. The prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests bear rule by their means.
So I'm reading this because Tyler Perry is a super Christian, and his movies always have a hint of some form of Christianity in it. And
Yes.
and black women, mainly black female Christians, are the ones that have made Tyler Perry a billionaire.
Yes.
Even when he was dressing up like a woman. So God says a man can't wear woman's garments, right? But the black Christian woman supports the man that wears woman's garments.
Right.
So the point is, this super Christian is lying to you over and over and over and over again with the same script, with the same plot, with the same BS. Go ahead.
And my people love to have it so.
And our sisters love to be lied to. Our brothers love to be lied to. But in the context, Tyler Perry is not really thanking the brothers. He's like, yeah, brothers, y'all did all right.
But the sisters?
The sisters? And this goes right back to since Eve in the garden.
Right.
The deception, and Bishop brought it out last night, women are more prone to idolatry.
Yes.
You're more
I'm
prone
glad
to
you said that.
idolatry.
Yes.
It is what it is. You're more prone to go off and follow something way outside of God. So the Bible says, guess what, sisters? Y'all love to have it so. Y'all love when you read Sirach 20 in verse 1, it tells you that correction is not a beautiful thing. It's not attractive. It doesn't feel good. So no matter how modern events is tied into the Bible, you still don't like it. You still don't like the correction. If it's just the Bible on its own, you don't like the correction. Nope. You don't like the guidance and instructions of the Lord. You don't, because you're prone to idolatry. That's what you would rather. You would rather be lied to.
Yes.
The lie feels way better. The lie gives you the same endorphins in your brain like likes on your Instagram posts, or likes when someone agrees with you in the comments when you say something dumb. Yeah, girl, I was thinking the same thing. Y'all both stupid together.
Damn.
Y'all both stupid together.
Stupid.
Read the bottom again.
Hey, this is why, Cap, also don't forget, speaking of the Christian church, this is why 75% of people in the Christian church is the black woman.
Yeah.
Now, think about it. When you look at the Christian church, you can name any Christian church. You can name any pastors. Not one, maybe once a year, you will see a pastor talk about marriage. Why you think is that?
Right.
The black woman, the pastors want to make sure the black woman stays single. Why? Because the minute the black man come in the picture, guess what? thing change. Right. Thing change. But the pastor understand. If I keep pushing marriage, this woman starts married, guess what happened? My money stop.
Right.
Because the black man is not stupid. The black man is not gonna buy for $1 a $65 million private jet. No, but the black woman will.
Right.
The black woman will. That's exactly why they don't push marriage. Go ahead.
And remember, he did it twice.
Yes. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 5, verse 31. The prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests bear rule by their means. And
those are false prophets that prophesy falsely. Go ahead.
And my people love to have it so. And what will ye do in the end thereof?
So that's the question. It's a question mark at the end. What are you going to do with all the lies that you believed up until this point? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to continue to live a lie? You're going to die in the lie? You even come into the comments section and stand on business in your lie.
Right. Like you're going to reprove us in the comments.
Yeah, like you got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Listen, even with that thought, that mindset has bred all of the YNs that, because remember, we just saw the video. This said you can't have no relationship with your daddy. So you're keeping the father out of the picture. You're raising these young men. We got one more YN to play. Matter of fact, I forgot. Number 10. Play number 10. These are the results of y'all think y'all gonna lead men. So the men says, you ain't gonna lead me, I'm out of here. And then you have the nerve to come into the comments and say, oh, y'all getting on sisters. Well, have you not seen the ratchet behavior? Have you not seen the product of the single black woman's household?
Have you tried to correct it?
Have you not seen it? Have you not seen the product that got a community afraid to go outside? You teaching your children to lay down on the floor when you hear shots ring out?
Right.
That's a regular thing. Everybody in the hood hates 4th of July.
But yeah.
Everybody in the hood hates 4th of July. Why? Because everybody's shooting.
Hate to see him on the train.
Man, please, man. Go ahead, play that real quick. Let's see what the single black woman household is breeding. Some more.
This is the moment a man appeared in court after attacking and robbing an off-duty cop before trying to flee in a wig. In May 2025, 23-year-olds Wayne Lucas and Tavion Hargrove were in...
Tavion. What is it? John Quavius. Give me some more.
Juju in them.
Juju in them.
No. One of these names like Tavion.
Tavon.
Quanjarius.
Everything Quan.
Yeah.
Daquan.
Daquan.
Bruh.
Tavon.
Bruh.
Anything Quan.
Bruh. Listen.
Man.
He used to be man.
Man.
Look, what's your name? Tavi.
Bye, nigga.
I'm going into the bushes like Homer Simpson. Play that again.
Hargrove were indicted by a Bronx grand jury for the vicious robbery of Officer Chowdhury Nafis. He was walking home in Westchester Square when two men ambushed him, punched him repeatedly, and even held a knife against him as they stole his weapon, wallet, and phone. Prosecutors say the assault turned brutal as soon as they realized he was an officer.
Stop. So they were robbing and beating this man. When they realized he was a police officer, because he was off duty, but he still had his badge and his gun. When they realized he had a badge and a gun, they tried to kill him.
Wow. Go for the gusto, huh?
Dang. Play it.
They realized he was an officer. They stomped on his head so forcefully that a boot print was left on his face for days. The officer was taken to hospital and suffered multiple facial fractures and vision loss. Lucas fled to Virginia wearing a wig and was later extradited. He pleaded not guilty to a 34-count indictment, including attempted murder of a police officer, assault, and robbery. He's currently being held without bond. Hargrove, with a record of prior arrests, is still in Virginia fighting extradition and is likely to face the same charges. Both men face a maximum sentence of life in prison. What do you think their sentences should be? Let me know in the comments.
Can I get a script?
Wow.
Put them away. Why do I think their sentence should be? Don't let them come out.
And look at I'm sorry, Carmela, real quick. Look at Proverbs 121 and 15 real quick. Look at Proverbs 1:15 real quick. Because here's the problem. Here's another problem with our young men that's raised by their mamas, raised emotional, and they got misguided anger.
Yeah.
Watch this.
Proverbs.
Let's see what God said is the spirit of these young men. Come on.
Chapter 1, verse 21.
No, 15.
Verse 15. My son, walk not thou in the way with them. Refrain thy foot.
Wait. Just start at 10 real quick, and we're going to jump.
Verse 10. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not.
So don't be enticed with your gang, your little clique, your crew, the little YNs around the way. No, you separate from them. Come on.
If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood. Let us lurk privily for the innocent without cause. Let us swallow them up alive as the grave.
I want you to read verse 11 again.
Verse 11. If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood.
Stop. Whose blood are they laying wait for? Right. Jump to verse 18.
Verse 18. And they lay wait for their own blood.
You only aim those guns or that anger or that switch for your own damn people. Right. That's what you do. You only use those weapons to terrorize your own people. Exactly. That's why y'all niggas gotta go to jail. Right. That's exactly why. Read on.
They look privily for their own lives.
Those that look just like them. Come on.
So are the ways of everyone that is greedy of gain, which taketh away the life of the owners thereof.
Now, watch the very next verse. This is why the very next verse says this.
Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets.
Why does it say in the streets? Because that's where the YNs is at. Them little niggas is in the streets with nothing to do. The parents at work or the parents doing whatever. The parents ain't raising them. They leave the kids to be raised by the phone. You understand? By society. And society has that power of suggestion. I ain't telling you go be a YN, but here's the kit if you're interested. Here's the YN get up suit right here. Come on.
She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words.
That's all I wanted. Carmela, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Oh, so when we was looking at all of the, how it done trickled from, the misbehavior of the women and, they vulgarities from how it determined how the children speak to the father, all of that stuff. Like I was thinking about Leviticus where it said, don't prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore, lest the whole land fall to wickedness. And wickedness and like when you think about it, after she becomes a whore, we've literally talked about everything that transpires after, from the bad attitude that then transfers to the children's attitude, that then transfers to a fatherless home, that transfers to the behavior of the children.
We trying to stop.
Like it's like, and the Lord said it's gonna fall wickedness. Yes. The land is gonna turn to wickedness, and that's the result of it. Because guess what? If you're teaching your daughters, hey, stop fucking everybody, husband, then that man, there's no chance of the chicken sandwich jump off.
Exactly.
You knock the chicken sandwich jump off out the way, she has respect for herself that when that man marries her, then she's not telling him, you a coward, so now you don't have a son that responds to his father saying, you're a coward, you're this. Oh, I need to be happy. Now you got Trey Quavion beating niggas up in a wig.
That's him.
Hey, come on, lie. When you there's something you say about bad behavior. You know a lot of time. Laba said, one sin bring another one. One sin bring two. Two sin bring three. This is the thing a lot of us don't consider as parents. Remember Mosai got that scripture, Mosai said, you gotta put them in shame in front of everybody. How does that go?
Titus.
I'm misquoted.
Rebuke them before all.
Rebuke them before all.
Yeah,
a lot of you don't understand why Mosai got said that. Now, when you, especially girls, I'm only going to use girls. You cannot raise a girl like a boy. Today's society is more dangerous for boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they're the one in the gang. But what you guys understand is when you kids behave badly, the reason you have to embarrassing them in front of everybody is because what you don't understand is that bad behavior can end up being later on cost you.
Yeah.
That's what you guys don't get.
Absolutely.
It's going to end up cost you. Now, because you don't correct them in front of everybody, you don't embarrass them. Because this is the thing. When you son, some of you, this is what some of you do. Your son or your daughters got bad grade, instead of blasting them, you give them something.
Yeah, you enable them.
You're enabling them. If you got two kids, one of them got A, one of them got C, you went and buy the same thing for both of them. The one who got C, what you think is going to think?
Yeah, see on me. I get the same thing you
I
got.
got the same thing
Why
you
do
got.
better?
So why should I do better?
Right.
As a matter of fact, next time I'm going to get D, I'm still going to get stuff.
Right.
But you got a lot of you got don't get that. You have to stop them when they're young. You have to stop them. The first behavior, you have to stop them.
Yep.
Listen, we and IUIC, listen, we're going to do what the scripture said. We're going to blast you in front of everybody.
That's right.
I hope is you change. I hope is you catch yourself, you repented. But some of you parents, you want to hide the sin. Oh, I'm not going to do that. Oh, I'm not going to do this. Guess what? When that spirit show up again, it's going to be worse. Then you're going to come in and oh, Deacon, I didn't know this. Hey, listen, I told you. Most I told you. A lot of you don't get it. If your daughter start talking to little boys right now in the school, think about it. She's 13, 14, 15. She's already start sending pictures, talking to the boys, do Facebook, not Facebook, but FaceTime. And you don't say nothing.
Right.
What do you think she's gonna do next? Daddy don't say nothing.
Right.
Mommy don't say nothing. What the hell you think she's gonna do next? This is why we and IUIC, listen. We're gonna throw you kids out. You mad? Go with your kids. Go. Both of you got to go. This is what it is. We caught them in some foolishness, some evil stuff. They got to go. And some of you mad, oh, why you got to take because you daughters, we can see you daughters a little future hoe.
Yeah.
We honest with you.
And here's the thing, Deep. Sometimes we gotta stand them up and correct them because you parents won't.
Right.
We do.
You parents won't.
Even when given the opportunity.
You won't do it. So guess what? What it shows is that a lot of you, your children is your idol.
Right.
Your children is your idol. Therefore, you won't correct them. You'll deal with it in private. You won't really tell anybody. People got to drag the information out of you.
Yes. You hide it. And guess what? If we don't take action against that, the other little girls looking.
Yeah.
Oh, she did this.
I can do it too.
She did that. They didn't do nothing.
Yep. Right.
Oh, I can do it too. They ain't going to do nothing.
Yeah, right.
But when we stand them up, we embarrassing them. What message must I get sent? That others may fear.
Yep.
The other little girl be like, oh shit.
They're not playing.
I ain't doing that. They're not playing. I don't think they was going to do that.
Right.
Oh, they're embarrassed. Oh, yeah, we're going to embarrassing the hell out of your kids.
Yep.
You don't want to do it? We're going to do it for you.
Yep.
And you can get mad if you want to.
Get mad.
Go to the Quefodala church. Go to the Christian church. They're not going to do it. Here, we're going to stand up for the word of God.
It might save their life.
That's it.
I get a script.
That's it.
Mark chapter 7.
Yeah, get a script, then we're going to break.
Go ahead.
Mark chapter 7 and 21.
Oh, wait. Cap.
No, good.
Go ahead.
Mark chapter 7, verse 21. For from within, out of the heart of men, proceed evil thoughts.
So it's going to list the thoughts, the evil, the sin that's in every one of us. You can't pick and choose which ones is in you and which ones ain't. The Lord says all these are in each and every one of us. But the importance of the correction at a young age is so the Bible can, suppress the sins. So when you get to a certain age, as you get older, these sins are going to be prevalent in your life. Read.
Adulteries, fornications, murders, thefts, covetousness, wickedness, deceit, lasciviousness, and evil eye.
So if you see these characteristics in your child, it would behoove you to correct it at a young age so that when he gets older, it doesn't cost you your life like the leadership was bringing out.
Right.
Hey, I'm sorry, officer. Now, all those spirits that we just listed right here, I'm glad you said that. These things are in all of us,
Facts.
brothers and sisters. So look at Because a lot of times we turn a blind eye to our children. Oh, my child is cute and my child is, they don't have these things. No, you're lying to yourself. You got it and your child got it. Jesus said it. Now watch this. Matthew 19 and 16. Yep. A lot of y'all think because you got fringes on, oh, I'm good. I'm not a murderer. I'm not stealing. I'm not covetous. I'm not wicked. Listen. Just because you're not doing the acts now doesn't mean you're not born with that thing. You're born with it. Watch
Hey,
this.
Cap, remember a couple of years ago there was a dude who come here with his 14-year-old and his wife. He was mad because we searched his kids.
Yes.
We searched his 14-year-old.
Yes.
Listen, man.
Search him twice.
Listen.
2 times.
These YNs, oh yeah, like his 14-year-old cannot put nothing nobody to death. Listen, man. Listen. I bet you when you go to the airport with your 14-year-old, you didn't tell what you call these people in the airport?
The airport, TSA.
You didn't tell TSA, do not search my 14-year-old, nigga.
Right.
But you come here and God house you gonna be like, oh, do not search my 14. Listen, we don't know you. You can get mad. We don't give a damn you get mad.
Be mad on the outside of the door.
Yes. Take you little YN Negroes with you. Don't come back.
Right.
We don't give a damn.
Go ahead. Read that. Matthew 19, 16, and we go to break.
Matthew chapter 19, verse 16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do, that I may have eternal life?
Let's see what Jesus says.
And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good?
Christ said, why you calling me good?
There is none good but one.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What did Jesus say?
There is none good but one.
Read it one more time.
There is none good but one.
There's none good but
What is wrong with
one.
y'all, man?
One. Go ahead.
That is God.
That is God. So guess what? Those spirits in Matthew 7, Mark 7:21, you got to acknowledge that thing. Acknowledge you got it. But as officers said, you got to suppress that thing. Use the scripture to suppress it. Don't turn a blind eye to the wicked ass kids you got.
Right. This is coming out, man. You guys making me laugh, man. What is wrong
Thank
with
you, Bishop. I appreciate you, sir.
Hey, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Don't go nowhere, y'all. Patient Saints Radio.
Do you have a princess and are looking for the perfect gift to encourage her royal identity? Would you like your princess to know how beautiful she is dressed in her modest attire? Get the Princess Fairy Tales Lifestyle Coloring Book to empower your princess's image today. Available at littlecarvers.com.
Angela Willis here, licensed agent for over 20 years. If you have loved ones that depend on your income, you need life insurance. I know you got life insurance on your job, but have you ever read the job policy? There's only 2 kinds of life insurance, cash value and term life. I can also help with emergency funds, budgeting, mortgages, 401k, rollovers, and more. Call me at 229-443-3203 and look below to see if I'm licensed in your state.
That I'm all in. You can tell by my faith that I'm all in. Front line with the truth, I'ma fall in. Even if it's a dead end, going all in. You can tell by the things I'm involved in. I can lose it all for my calling. If I die for the truth, it's a win-win. And going to the end, going all in. Going all in. Going in, going all in. Going all in.
goal is for us to be united as a nation. Come together, not as a community, but as a nation. We are more than a community. We are a nation. We are a kingdom of people, a nation in exile. We are a nation within a nation. We must come together, and that's the prophecy. Matthew 15:24, Acts 5:29-30, Revelation chapter 7, Revelation chapter 14. We must gather ourselves together. Zephaniah 2:1, Ephesians 4:3. It's about the unity of the nation of Israel. The kingdom of heaven suffers violence. Who was suffering violence during the time of John the Baptist? The Israelites. The Israelites. So who is the kingdom of heaven making reference to? The Israelites. We're the kingdom of heaven.
With the growth that we had in these past 20 years, you'd think it was year 100.
It's our first time at a national Passover coming from Japan.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. You see our people gathering together in unity.
And I think the 20th anniversary also has to be amped up.
Starting next year, I want captains sent out to celebrate Passover in the various countries where we have established schools.
It's exciting. It's exciting to be here. We in Dallas. We're here at the Passover 2023.
To me, he is the general in God's army in this time.
Did you see Bishop Nathaniel come in his entrance, man?
This man has been a father to me. He's been a brother to me.
This man is charged in the battle to rebuild his nation. He is the tip of the spear on the earth right now.
He never took his hands off the reins. This man looked death in the eyes and never lost hope in the one true God of the nation of Israel.
In a world hanging by the threads of chaos and despair, the Almighty has spoken. He calls his chosen, those who bear his divine might, his saviors. A blinding burst of golden light engulfs the celestial warriors. They are transformed into celestial avatars of power and grace, their armor shimmering with celestial energy. Gifted with unimaginable strength, wisdom, and courage, they descend from the heavens to earth to protect, to inspire, as they prepare to go all in.
That I'm all in. You can tell by my faith that I'm all in. Front line with the truth, I'ma fall in. Even if it's a dead end, going all in. You can tell by the things I'm involved in. I can lose it all for my calling. If I die for the truth, it's a win-win. And going to the end, going all in. Going all in. Going in, going all in. Going all in. Going in, going all in. You can tell by the things I'm involved in. I can lose it all for my calling. If I die for the truth, it's a win-win. And going to the end, going all in. Going all in.
Reality set in, no longer a babe in this truth, I'm his minister. This work that I put in, these hours I spend ain't enough, I'm his prisoner. Raised from the blood of the men that they sin, but found grace in the one that can pull us out. A true prophet never backs down. I lose it all and come back down. Ran with the best, I won't settle for minuscule. Lord showed us more than this physical. Lease unto life, so we fight what I might. And this mission is clear, more than literal. Seen a lot of men break from what I've been through. He rated died, he ain't in his truth. All gas, no brakes, what the rent do? I ain't missing no blitz like you weak Jews. Never needed you. Come from a cloth that was knit in this war. Lord, keep your hand on my sword. Shield me from evil while I deal with Edom. Lay hands on my enemies for their reward. Lift up your prophets through you, we not stopping. Your watchmen were blind, but we not anymore. Lacy your grace, we contend for this faith. We acknowledge our faith, we was born for this war. You can tell by my gait that I'm all in. You can tell by my faith that I'm all in. Front line with the truth, I'ma fall in. Even if it's a dead end, going all in. You can tell by the things I'm involved in. I can lose it all for my calling. If I die for the truth, it's a win-win. They go to the end, going all in. Going all in. Going in, going all in. Going all in. Going in, going all in. You can tell by the things I'm involved in. I can lose it all for my calling. If I die for the truth, it's a win-win. They go to the end, going all in. Going all in. All in, poker face, no bluff. Finna lock down the streets, no cuff. Divorce from the lies, get your doctrine broke up. Get my elders, they flowers, look how we rose up. So tough, blood cold as a warrior.
All right. We're back on Patient Saints Radio, y'all. We back in the building. Hey, there's a lot going on, man. We gotta. Nah, it's my straw thing. What's wrong with this guy? So there is a lot going on, right? So we want to touch on a few things. So just to wrap up the last segment, kind of wanted to touch on this before we went into new topics. Can you play number 1, please? Is it number 1? Is that the first one? Okay. What's the show the second one? Come on, y'all. Next, what's the other one about that? Yeah, play that first.
Good morning. What is your name?
Alexandria Larkin.
Ms. Larkin. 1 second. All right, Ms. Larkin, you are charged with homicide by vehicle. I am unfortunately unable to issue a bond for you this morning. I am going to appoint an attorney to represent you. Give me 1 second. Let me fill this form. I am going to appoint an attorney to represent you this morning. Your next court date is 6/16/2025, and you have a bond hearing date of 6/20/2025. Do you have any questions for me?
Ma'am.
All right, you take care.
So that's a sister, Alexandria Larkin. So some of you may say, who is that? Who is that? So go to play that one.
May 21st, 1996, Alexandria Watkins was born. And 29 years later, specifically on April 26, 2025, she will be known to the world as Alex. This Alex, the woman who ran her friend over with the car in Atlanta, Georgia, 25-year-old Amaya Cunningham. Now let's get to know Alex. Alexandria Watkins graduated from Douglas County High School back in 2014 as an honor student. And shortly after that, specifically in 2017, she became God's gift to earth, a mother. Now, we all know all relationships don't work out.
Oh, God.
But don't get it twisted. As a single mother, Alex is a go-getter. This did not stop her from being successful and doing what she had to do. She eventually got her license to become a patriotic phlebotomist, in which she mostly works around children drawing blood. Now, that's very important to know, because we need to know what kind of trusted people are around our children. Now, friends and family would describe Alex as a very giving person. She'll give the shirt off her back to you. She'll surprise you with gifts just because. That's her love language, giving gifts. And she'll never ask for anything in return. And on April 29th, 2023, the universe said, hey, let's give you your gift, your knight in shining armor, Ladarian Larkins.
Stop. What's his name? I'm telling you, when you hear them names, Ladarian, Tonquavius, LaJordian. So I'm telling you, there's YN activity. I'm not saying all YNs is named John Quavius, but it just so happens. I'm not saying all YNs is John Quavius. But Quavo. A lot of Quavos is YNs. I'm just saying. Go ahead, play it.
Let's give you your gift, your knight in shining armor, Ladarian Larkins, in which he manned up and took and Alex and her daughter and said, hey, I got y'all, no matter what, through thick and thin, through highs and lows, till death do us part. Now, Alex has always been a big believer, constantly talking about God. God goes, growing and glowing.
She's a Christian.
Prayers go up, blessings come down. God can do a lot before January 1st, 2023. Lord, I thank you in advance for all the blessings, big and small.
She's a
But
Christian.
behind the surface of all the God talk lies another side of Alex. I know what it is about you now. I know our inward stay. You're toxic. This is what she posts on her page of who she is. Now, a lot of her friends will say in the beginning, she'll give you a lot of gifts to build trust with you. But then later on, they'll notice a lot of evil freaking actions are going behind the scenes and they wouldn't even recognize her. Even pertaining to her marriage, on the outside, there was relationship goals. Everything looked perfect. But behind the scenes, they're in marriage counseling because Alex is never satisfied and couldn't keep her legs closed.
Wait.
Damn it, Alex.
Because what most people just know is that there's the criminal act that she committed.
Yeah.
This brother did some research. He knew that the root of the problem in her marriage is who? The black woman.
The black woman, yeah.
He said she was never satisfied and could not keep her legs closed. Wow. Play the video.
Hey, there's a reason 75 to 80% of divorce is filed by the black woman. There's a reason behind it. Go ahead.
It's counseling because Alex is never satisfied and couldn't keep her legs closed. Infidelity grew not only with other men but other women. She received everything she wanted and had the perfect situation, but still it wasn't good enough. But yet Ladarian said, you know what? I'm gonna fight for you. I'm gonna give you another chance. Just don't put me in a bad position again. And just shortly after that, April 26, 2025, tragic struck, in which Alex took the life of Amaya Cunningham and left the scene for 2 hours to go get who? Her husband, Ladarian Larkins, who said, you know what? I'm going to stick by you through thick and thin, through highs and lows, till death do us part. Now, after Alexandra returned back to the scene with her husband, for some strange reason, the police concluded that there was no malice and that it was an accident. He knows exactly who Alex is. But as a husband, he saved the fucking day. I don't know what kind of poom she got. Ain't no damn way you dragging me down on some bullshit. That wasn't no fucking accident. Now, some people say birds of a feather flock together. Y'all remember the lady back in Cabo, Shaquilla Robinson, who got jumped by her friends in Cabo, Mexico? Well, I got news for you. These ladies are all Alex's friends.
What?
They all hung out together. Wow. The same people. Now, the initial report was she was unalive due to drinking poison. But later, the examinators concluded that no, it was by an attack. Viral videos went around of her being jumped by her friends, and the examinators concluded the time of her unaliving was 15 minutes away from having injuries. So they lied. Doesn't that sound kind of familiar? The initial report being something of an accident, but then when the video surfaced, it showed something completely different. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. Now, fortunately for the family, thanks to you guys on social media blowing their story up, the news finally picked up Amaya Cunningham's story. Now there's even more pressure on the police to do their damn job to bring justice for Miss Amaya Cunningham. Moral of the story, I think a lot of tragic moments can be avoided if people just learn to love themselves for real, and not put on the front pretending that you're happy. Really love yourself so you don't have to take from other people. Much love and light to y'all. Justice for Amaya Cunningham.
All righty,
I guess the murderer's final form is a Christian.
Is a Christian.
This is why the scripture Bishop sent us earlier. Prophesy against the daughters of thy people. Your guys are mad at IUIC for getting in the black woman. Your guys mad at us for trying to raise our daughters right.
Right.
You can, hey, listen, we don't give a damn. Go ahead, get mad. Get mad. We don't care. We don't care. Hey, Cap.
Hey, so I just went into the comments of the video when she sat before the judge, right? And this was like the second comment down. It kind of stood out to me. Read that.
Went to school with Alex. She always had a terrible attitude, sour personality. I'm not surprised at this at all. Shake my head. And she got a child.
So here's the thing, and the reason I took this screenshot is to Deacon's point. Some of you young brothers, young sisters, we try to make sure that we speak to you in the sense, in the regard of how we ourselves, being fathers, speak to our own children. And we try to help guide your pathway, whether it be career, future marital talks, things of that nature, right? Because we want y'all to make the right decisions. And I think Cap mentioned it earlier, or Officer Carmela, about the bad behavior. So we can't put any credence to this person's comment, right? Because we weren't in the school, we don't know. But I'm just taking it for face value. Where he's saying in high school, she had the same horrible disposition that is reflective of how she killed her own friend. Where he's saying he's not surprised. He's not surprised because she had a mean spirit in high school. So translated to now, we try to help you young brothers and sisters change your disposition. Some of y'all, we can see just by your countenance, you don't want to be here. You don't want to be here. Yep. Your parents are dragging you. So we speak to you. Listen, stay in the spirit. We got things coming up. You can join this program, join that program to hopefully the Most High turn your spirit around, right? So that you don't make worse decisions as you get older. So you have bad behavior now. When you get older, this is the result of having bad behavior that goes unchecked. The YNs, they was terrorizing their parents in the house. When they get old enough to go outside, they now terrorize the community. And they get locked up time after time. Now they're stomping on policemen's heads. Okay? The bad behavior, we try to get, there's various programs, and we even go into these youth facilities to talk to these, to stop the bad behavior. Because it then manifests into what we just see. So, but there's brothers and sisters, when we talk about the bad behavior, they have a problem with us talking about the bad behavior.
Yep. Right. They think it's hatred.
Because they want the madness to continue.
Like,
you're retarded, man.
Give me what's that? Isaiah 30?
Some of you, as much as I hate to say, some of you are Esau in black skin.
Yeah,
yes.
Man, that's a fact.
You an Oreo cookie.
Yep.
That's
what some of you are.
Raw breadfruit.
A chocolate covered.
You hate
cherry.
yourself. You hate God. That's why you hate us. You hate yourself. You hate God.
Yep.
Black on the inside, black on the outside, red on the inside. Darko Adumians.
Rebellious children, Cap.
Read verse 9.
Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 9.
Let's go.
That this is a rebellious people, lying children.
So the children of Israel, God, again, we went over it earlier. God is very insulting of the children of Israel. He said, we are rebellious people and we're a bunch of lying children. Go ahead.
Children that will not hear the law of the Lord, which say to the seers, see not.
So what do they say to us?
See not.
They said, don't see our evil. And don't see our sins. Don't see our wrongdoing. Don't see our bad behavior. Go ahead.
And to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things.
Now, don't tell us we have to correct it. Don't tell us we have to repent. Don't tell us we have to change. Go ahead.
Prophesy unto us smooth things.
But tell us things that we want to hear. Not things that we need to hear. Tell us what we want to hear. Go ahead.
Prophesy deceits.
We read it. I read it early in Jeremiah 5. We love the lies. We love it. So guess what? So when we go to these homecomings, we go to regular camp, we go to these festivals, whatever, teaching our people, come out of this lewd behavior. We played the video the other day. Beale Street, the sister was yelling, don't save us. We don't want to be saved.
Yeah.
We played it. Wow. We showed that they don't want the corrective measures shown to them according to God. They don't want it. They say, no. Tell us we Nubian queens.
Right.
Tell us we God's gift to earth. Bruh.
With the stomach hanging
You know that baby wasn't even gonna make it out because you ain't had the abortion money. That's the only reason that baby's here. You was mad at the baby daddy because he ain't give you the $300 he was gonna give you. That's all it is.
You probably gonna keep it anyway and lie and tell him he ain't.
Right, and put up that thumbnail. I'm glad you said about lying about the brother in that was paying the rent. Put that picture up.
Yeah, we gotta play that.
Put it up.
You know what's weird though, Cap? The Lord don't miss. The Most High don't miss. Christ don't miss. He said every creature, every beast loving his like. You know, and man can sort.
Right.
You a killer. Your friends is killers.
Yep.
And guess what? You build a community of killers on the internet that run and agree with you and like they gas you up to keep going. Hey, don't let them talk to you this kind of way. And you love to be like, and the Lord already know. You like this, you're gonna gravitate to people that's the same way.
That's right.
Our whole communities are built on it. You don't want to change, so guess what? You happy with being around people that's the exact same way you are. So guess what? There is no accountability because we all killers. If everybody killer, who you gonna talk about being a killer? Oh, you nice guy. No, we murderers. How you got friends and all your friends done killed
Serial
somebody?
killers.
Done killed somebody.
Kill them in the womb and kill them when they adults.
But same thing with the little young nigga on him and his friends. He said, "I can't pick you up." Remember?
Yeah.
You ain't been like.
And then we went to school.
So just like Latravion knew that his wife killed the sister,
Right.
Lil Man knew his homeboy just killed somebody on the way to school.
He love his like.
Wow.
Right.
It's our people.
Destroyed, man.
Wow.
I think 2 years ago, a couple of years ago, there was an article. There was a situation where this brother get together with his sister. He was a single father. The sister hate his daughter. And the sister not only starved the daughter, he know all the evil she was doing to his own daughter. Eventually, she killed the daughter. Guess what he did? He covered up for her.
Damn.
He covered for the sister that killed his own daughter. Both of them get arrested. Yes. You can. I don't know if you're gonna find this article, but it was in the news. He covered for her, bro. But hey, read that.
Florida man says he's been paying $2,500 in rent while living with his girlfriend, only to find out she has a housing voucher and only pays $106.
Who can you trust anymore?
Wow.
Nobody.
Who?
Wow.
They've been living together for 5 years. That's actually his wife.
So
who can you trust these days?
She's made over $100,000.
She made over $100,000
from him.
This one man.
From him. Wow.
Bro, I didn't even know he had 100,000 to spare.
You know what's so crazy? I can almost guarantee you she don't work.
Wow.
I want to take this someplace else right quick, if y'all don't mind. Can we get Ecclesiastes 7:26? Because there's a problem. There had to be some kind of signs that this brother saw and ignored.
There's always signs.
There's always a sign.
You know what? I'm gonna bypass this sister right here because there's got to be some kind of discernment.
There's sign, but he said, you know what? I'm going to ignore it. No way she can do something like that. So I'm not even going to. No way she does.
And that's a simp behavior.
Cal, there's a certain level of dirt in Section 8 that you could just look at. You'd be like,
yep.
Surely you don't pay a full mortgage at this place.
Hell nah. Right.
Not because the place is dragged out, but because the person in it.
The person in it.
You be like,
yes.
This
Her
carpet.
spirit.
Why does this carpet look like dirt?
Her spirit, her upbringing, all of that. Read that.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 26. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets.
So it's not talking about all women, but it's talking about that manipulative, evil, slick talking, can maneuver around you and get things out of you because you're a simp. It's talking about that woman. Read it again.
And I find more bitter than death the woman.
She's gonna find she's a Jezebel, and she's gonna find her Ahab in you. Watch this.
Whose heart is snares and nets.
She's manipulative.
And her hands as bands.
Uh-huh.
Whoso pleaseth God shall escape from her.
Now, if you got some type of discernment and you follow what the scriptures say, you're gonna be able to avoid this sister, and you're gonna know that sister right there, that's not for me. I'm gonna go over here with the sisters that is keeping the commandments over here and find one out of this bunch over here. But watch this.
But the sinner.
Stop. Replace that word sinner with simp. Damn.
But the simp shall be taken by her.
Damn. And that's what we have in society right here. That's this brother right here. You are a simp for the sisters. You are a sinner for the sisters. And look what happens. Mm-hmm. You believe everything they say. You let them manipulate you. They get you in your emotions. Some of you end up dead. Some of you end up in jail. Some of you end up in debt like this brother right here. They use you and cast you aside. Read it again. Read that again. Florida man what?
And I find more bitter than...
No, the Florida man put that back up and read it again.
Florida man says he's been paying $2,500 in rent while living with his girlfriend.
Now, you know he's not just living with his girlfriend. He's living with his girlfriend and her kids.
Yep.
And he's paying $2,500 in rent. And the evil, manipulative sister never told him, yo,
but they'll say men ain't providers, Cap.
Voucher. Yeah. Right. Then he say, oh, y'all niggas ain't providers no more. I want a traditional man and all this foolishness. But the brother's providing, and look what you do when the brother's providing.
Robbing him.
Yeah, if I were this brother
she should
right
be in
there,
jail, by the way.
Yes. I would have taken her to court, get my money back, and buy me a one-way ticket out of America.
Be like that lady that went to, where did she go? She went to Iraq or somewhere.
Oh, Pakistan lady.
Pakistan lady, yeah.
Buy me a one-way ticket.
But that's his fault, because he noticed it was a lot of poking beans, a lot of paper plates, and no matching glass sets in that house. When he noticed it wasn't no matching eatery, if she ain't got a set of plates that match, it's a whole bunch of she done gathered from other people's house. Her mama, she done took a plate, and now she got a blue one, a white one with a blue stripe.
This ain't nothing like the evil of a woman, boy. Oof. What next, Cap?
That goes to show the importance of taking heed to the counsel, so you can avoid things like
stuff like that. Yep,
stuff like that. Last night, for example, a lot of things that young men go through today is because, one, they were raised by a single black woman with no lead man in the household to instruct him how to do A, B, or C. And this is why it's important that we listen to the leaders, because they went through it. So they trying to prepare us and prevent us from going through the same faults in life.
Right,
So I think it was Wisdom of Solomon 9:13. It says we hardly guess it right, because we in this flesh right now. We not brought up under the law, under the laws of the Bible. So we not taking the right paths of life outside of that. Go ahead, read that real quick.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 9, verse 13. Verse 16. And hardly do we guess aright at things that are upon earth. And with labor do we find the things that are before us.
For example, the black woman said, you don't need your father in your life. I'm going to be the husband and the wife, the mom and the dad. But where did that lead him to?
Right.
She's digging a pit for him in life.
Right. Hey. Delta. Some of you travel to Delta. Delta got this thing. Every time you travel, they give you point.
Right. Sky Miles.
Sky Miles. Hey, did I ever have some type of Sky Mile I don't know about?
Do you get a bonus package?
For the purple plane. You
that every time we give you guys bad counsel, I got a Sky Mile, something like that? I don't know.
Something to get you out of there.
So maybe, I don't know. Maybe I USC got some type of Sky Mile every time you're fair, I win something. Because, I don't know.
It's a trade-off, dude.
Because, I mean, it's so crazy how people don't listen. Like
you get something out of it.
I'm getting something out of it by I see you fail. I'm getting something out of it. Listen, we have a lot of young sisters who left here. I'm still broke.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get money out of this. What I'm getting out of this? What you guys don't understand is, when we give you something, we want to see you succeed. When you succeed, we happy.
Right.
He's like, yo, this brother right here, he listen, he's working, he got a beautiful wife.
We rejoice in that.
We rejoice. He got beautiful children. He's in the spirit. Listen, this young man right there, I want him to be around me. As a matter of fact, I want you to be around me. When I travel, I want him to be around me. Because you take counsel, bro, you see you doing good. You stopping the curse.
Yeah, man.
Right.
You stopping that
Generational
that
curse.
generation curse. So we get joy of it, but for some reason, you guys thinking we getting some type of point that when I went to buy my ticket at Delta, and I say, oh, by the way, I just got 100 points from so and so fail.
Right.
I don't know what's
like
going
that
on.
brings just us joy.
Yeah, like that bring me joy. No, that bring us sadness.
Yeah, sorrow.
That bring us sorrow.
Hey, that's that Hebrews 13, 17. There's a part, there's the end that goes with just what you said, D.
Hebrews chapter 13, verse 17.
Let's go.
Obey them that have the rule over you.
So the Lord is commanding through the Spirit, the Lord is commanding Paul to instruct the church.
Yep.
And the instruction is obey them that have the rule over you, meaning listen. Listen, follow the direction, follow the instructions of your leaders, right? Go ahead.
And submit yourselves.
And submit. Don't be haughty. Like there was a brother we spoke to yesterday, spoke in such pride, and you've only been in the truth 8 months. You don't know anything. Just follow the instructions that you can be a better man of God. That's it. Go ahead.
For they watch for your souls.
Because that's what Deke is going into. We're not giving you the right counsel as though there's some kind of immediate benefit from it. We don't get a bonus package. Nobody says, "Hey, here's your your sales, your sales. We do sales again. Your commission
check.
Here goes your commission check." We want you to make better decisions for your household, for your children, that you can be a better example in the congregation to the world. It's a step. The nation starts with that family. So we want to help you as a single brother to make the right choices for a wife, to bring forth righteous children, to be an example to the congregation, and the congregation being sinless will be an example to the world.
Right.
It's a process, right? Go ahead.
As they that must give account.
What does God say we what?
As they that must give account.
Because we're going to give account for brothers and sisters. But go ahead.
That they may do it with joy.
Wait. Isn't that what Deke just said? We want to give the report and the account with joy. Man, this brother listened. Yeah. That brother came in.
Now look at him now.
He was in charge of the chips and dip at Taco Bell. We told the brother to go into this career path. He did. He's doing good. He came in single. He was burning. He has a lovely wife now. She's in the spirit. Yep. They're having their second child. Like we enjoy those conversations.
Brothers don't see that though.
We enjoy it. Man, come here. You got the son or the daughter in your lap. You love them like your own.
We were just talking about that yesterday,
yes.
Kat, with a brother and
yes.
his wife, and how the children are growing up.
Yes,
lovely and all that.
Yes, we were sitting there like all these children that were raised through that same process. We glory in that.
Right.
But read the next part.
And not with grief.
And not with grief. There's the flip side to that for those who don't listen. When somebody says, "Hey, how's brother such and such?" If the first response is a sigh,
you know what's up.
That's a grievous thing.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna give you an example. We brought it up. He came to my memory last night. There was a brother that was with us. When he came in, he was 16 years old. 16. When he left, he probably was like 22 or 23 at the time. He was with us for years, and we all can attest to this. We treated him like our own son. When we traveled, because the captains and deeks will get together, we'll go to the movies, we'll go get something to eat, we hang out. Hey, let's bring this young man with us.
He was there.
Remember,
he used to walk.
He rode his bike. He rode his bike.
Yeah, from far though.
And one of the things we took notice of, we got our first little school, and where he lived, he's 16, he didn't have a car, no nothing. He rode a bike for 2.5 hours in the rain to come to the school.
Right.
So that's why we be talking about distance with brothers. I live an hour away, and it's a lot of traffic. I don't want to drive. when he was in the spirit, this young man was in the spirit. As he got older, he began to think he can make his own decisions, right? Point is this. We instructed him on many things. We instructed him on career, everything. These brothers were already in the field. Told him what to do. He did everything opposite.
Yep.
And then suffered behind it. When it was time for a wife, we said, listen, there's a sister you're proving. Don't prove that sister. She's not for you. He didn't listen. Sister dumped him 3 times. And he was crying about it. Right? Then said, listen, there's a sister that I know. She has an excellent report. Lovely sister. This is who you need to prove. Why? Because we love you like our own. This same thing I would tell my own blood son.
Yep.
He says, it's not really my thing. Okay, cool. Now, mind you, this sister was actually lovelier than the sister he was proving.
And was light him.
I'm telling you. So fast forward, he calls me up. One day he's like, Cap, is that sister that you introduced me to still available? I said, no, she's off the market. A brother snatched up immediately after, you said you wasn't interested, right? He's like, yeah, man, I regret that because just the short time that I spoke to the sister, now I have clarity. I'm realizing she was actually nicer to me in that small space of time than the sister I was proving for 2 years. Wow. I want y'all to think about that. So leadership is giving you direction. This is what you should do. It's for your betterment. He didn't listen. Career-wise, he didn't listen. I'm gonna hip you to something. Recently, he was on the news. That same brother, he ended up leaving, following behind another wicked nigga. He ended up leaving.
Yep.
Didn't listen to us. We told him, stop hanging out with this dude. He's wicked. He didn't listen. He falls out. Guess what? We're at home.
Yep.
Watching the news.
Minding our business.
Minding my own business. This is how the Lord just be putting stuff on our lap. We ain't even looking for it. Blip. News pop on. This person is being put in cuffs into the back of a car. Dang. Like, wait a minute. So, look up the story. He out here robbing folks. So he left. Most High removed his understanding, took the Holy Spirit from him. Now he's a damn armed robber. He's a felon now. Hold on, I ain't get to the homeless yet. He's now an armed felon, locked up. Nobody to help him, right?
Damn.
Officer Carmela, I recently saw the brother sleeping on the train because he's homeless. Listen, these are so we can speak so passionately about y'all listening because the sad part is we know how it will end up when you don't listen.
Yep.
We know how it will end up. And we're trying to help you brothers, help you sisters to make the right decisions in the spirit of the Lord. We're not benefiting anything from telling you, showing you, listen, that's not a good thing for you. No, it's going to destroy your spirit. Don't go here. Hey, young man, sister, don't go away to college. No, you're going to turn into a whore. Brother, you're going to turn into a whoremonger. No, stay at home. Take most of your classes online. Commute every day where you're still under the guardianship of your family, of your brothers. No, stay close to home. No, I'm going to go away and I'm going to be a great Israelite.
I'm strong.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, hold on. One more. There was a sister. Listen, we got stories, and I feel like story time today. Damn it! Another sister was up in here, acting all humble and meek.
She did the deep bow.
We said, so we're like, wait a minute. Somebody noticed she has a secondary Instagram page that we don't know anything about. Because the one we know about got about 50 people on there.
Yeah.
This one had about 50,000
followers. Was in on that page.
Wait a minute, what's going on here?
Monetized.
Yo.
I'm like, whoa, what is this? Long story short, same thing. Doesn't listen, go away to school. Was told, don't do it.
Told, stay home.
Stay home. It's not gonna turn out good for you. She goes. Now, recently, well, not recently, but more recently, she's now a single baby mama.
Now you a single mom.
And it was prophesied.
Now you a single mom.
It was prophesied.
She was told. She was told.
I don't know when. Listen, we are those people walking around the wilderness for 40 years.
Yes. Hey, read the scripture again. Capital in Hebrew.
Hebrews chapter 3 verse 13, verse 17.
Verse 17. Read that again. I want you to pay attention to what that say.
Obey them that have the rule over you, and submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls.
Stop. Most I got here just told you he give the leadership more responsibility than you.
Yes, far more.
If you obey, but we do wicked towards you, what you think Most I got to do to us?
Right.
Yep.
You guys don't get it. He said, obey them. That's how I rule over you. The leadership will give you counsel. They cannot be evil. You guys forgot Deuteronomy chapter 1, what Moses said when he was setting up the leaders. He said they cannot be partial.
Yep.
They cannot be evil towards the people. If they're evil, they have to do with Mosiah, because who put them in that position? Mosiah put them in that position.
Yep.
So think about it. You guys look at it as like Esau world. No, we cannot be evil towards you. We can't. Why? We're going to get jacked up. And the jacked up might be death. Because we evil. We have to do whatever it takes to make sure we give you the right counsel. You are in the right path. Is leaders make mistake? Yes. But our job is to make sure you're in the right path.
That's it.
Without partiality.
Without partiality. Hey, make sure when the scripture says submit yourself, the leaders got to make sure this woman is in the right path.
Right.
This sister, for example, we just had that graduate woman in waiting.
Oh yeah, ladies in waiting.
Ladies in waiting. You know how many people speak evil about us because of that?
Yes.
Right.
What are we doing? We have sisters that's virgin that never been with a man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
And guess what? We celebrating that.
Yep.
The evil nigga said, no.
That's not going to change.
No, that's not going to change nothing. There's supposed to be a hoe.
That's not going to stop the curse.
Remember when T.I. was stick up for his daughter as a virgin?
Yes.
The whole social media turned up against them?
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe Jimmy should go with that camp.
Yeah.
That
You
says,
think they don't have that in Israel? They have the same wicked niggas in Israel. Negroes start making videos about us.
Right.
They think they can stop the curse.
Oh, they think they can stop the curse. They can listen. We try to stop
man.
that
Like it or not.
that foolishness that's been going on
Like
That
it or not.
for
debauchery.
years.
Like it or not. That's
That
what we signed up
debacle.
for.
Yes, we try to stop it, but guess what? We got our own people turn against us because of that.
Yep.
Our own people, as leaders, that's our job.
Yep.
That's why now I told the leaders, I said, listen, if that sister's a virgin, that brother got to be a virgin. Man.
Right.
Straight up.
If that brother's a virgin, that sister got to be a virgin, man. That sister got to be a virgin, man. No. We got to start looking at these people. They are our own children, man.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
No. You don't like it? We don't give it them. Get out of here. Go.
Yeah.
Go to the church down the street. Go to the Christian church where you can marry the hoes. You can marry the whoremongers. Nope. We're not gonna listen. You can get married. We don't give a damn.
Right.
Hey, and we spoke about it last night. When you don't follow counsel, and especially in what we're talking about with marriage and proving and things of that nature, eventually the Lord is going to give you what you're looking for.
Facts.
And what you're looking for is a demon. That's what you're going to get. The Lord is you're supposed to get what you need.
Right.
But most of the times what we want ain't what's best for us.
That's right. That's right.
You understand? You're going to get a demon, and that demon's going to take you out.
But
because here's what's one second. What's going to happen is you're going to begin idolizing that
There
woman.
you go.
Where you break the law for her, you cover for her, you let her be a demon, and you become a simp to her. And guess what? Eventually, you will betray the brotherhood for her.
Right.
Yeah.
You will betray Christ for her.
Right.
Because that woman that you wanted has become your idol.
Right.
Go ahead,
Right.
Cap.
No, I was going to say exactly what you just hit it right on the head. It's idol worship. It has become idol worship. You right on the money.
Hey, Cap, we got to do 16 because I got a point I got to do about 16.
Yeah. Play
16
Yep.
for a minute.
Yep.
I'm gonna sound mean, but I'm not mean. Read that.
People fear serial killer is hunting black women in New England after 13th body is found.
Now, what I'm about to say might sound mean.
Yep.
I can almost, if you do, I didn't do it. If you do a background investigation in these systems, I guarantee you there was no hedge of protection around them. I can almost guarantee you.
Sadly to say, but
Sadly to say.
True.
Sadly to say. Damn. Listen, you see the thing, you know what the problem is with the black community? The Christian church do not believe in the Bible. They teach they open the Bible, but they don't know what the Bible says. When Most High God said a hedge of protection, sister said, the Christian church said, no, sister, independent, you don't need him. You can make you make your own money. Listen, I don't care. I don't care if you're making $1 million a day.
Right.
That cannot replace the black man. That cannot replace what Most High God put in the Bible. The hedge of protection. Most High God then said, by the way, if you sisters making $1 million a year, a day, that hedge of protection, you don't need it.
Yeah,
that's not in the scriptures. Yeah. That is not in the scriptures. You still need. If a civil war break out right now, I don't care if you're making $10 million a year. You need a head of protection.
That's
right.
Oprah got all the money in the world. I don't care how much security Oprah have. Oprah need the hedge of protection.
Yep.
You need the hedge of protection. But what is society tell you? Listen, again, that's a very sad thing. And I guarantee you, if you look at in the background of these sisters, they have no hedge of protection. I can almost guarantee you.
Right.
Because some of them, they might get caught up what? In the clubs.
Right.
After clubs, they might get picked up in the clubs by some knuckleheads. And some knuckleheads did that to them. Some of them, they might probably bat what? In the grocery store, 11, 12 o'clock in the midnight, late.
And D, you know what's crazy? The very first two examples in the scriptures of a woman doing what she wants, look what happened. That was Eve, which is the downfall of the entire freaking existence,
civilization,
and not Tamar, Dinah.
Yep.
Dinah did the same thing these sisters do. They move about without counsel. They do what they want. They move how they want, and she ended up getting defiled by the Hamites.
Yep.
Hey, Sirach 36. Deke had quoted it. Sirach 36 and 25.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 36 verse 25.
Let's go.
Where no hedge is, there the possession is spoiled.
That's what God says. Where there's no hedge of protection, the possession is spoiled. So jump up, verse 24.
Verse 24. He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession.
So what's the possession that gets spoiled when there's no hedge? It's the woman. The woman is spoiled when there is no hedge of protection around her. And who is that hedge of protection? It's the man. It's the man. And you know what's so funny is, matter of fact, Officer Uzai, see if you could pull up an actual article about those 13 sisters that have been murdered. Okay, now it's not 13 Edomites, it's not 13 Moabites. These are 13 Israelite sisters that have been killed, and they say is a serial killer out there.
And I can almost guarantee you, he's not a black man.
Nah, that's Esau.
That's Esau.
So and look, hey, while you get that, play number 15. I want to show y'all something. Just to show you how sisters view and let their guards down for white men. Play that real quick, and we're gonna come back.
Oh, I hate to say this. I've realized African girls that are mostly into white men, they would make it difficult for a black guy that want to play tough and have standards when it comes to a black man. When it comes to a white man, they will literally be open to a one-night stand in hopes that they will bag a white. Oh my God!
I don't see them. I don't see them.
That's actually a fact.
No values,
That's
no
actually a fact.
standards. Where?
That's
It's
a
actually a
fact.
fact. Yeah.
Yes, and
Straight up.
African girls, I tell you, I saw these things in Kenya. Hey,
but did you see them actually do that deed?
But you live in Uganda as well.
Stop. So what the sister said is, sisters in Africa, and I'm going to go a step further, sisters here, when it comes to the white man, they let their guards down in regards to everything. There's a sister recently went on a date with a white man, and he chopped her body up.
The white man is Jesus.
About 3 of them that did.
Jesus is not going to do
And
nothing.
recently, that's the like the last 3 months.
Jesus is not going to do nothing. to me.
Chopping bodies up. So they could be a serial killer that approaches you, and you would let your guard down. Sisters ain't letting their guard down around brothers.
No.
Not 13 of them.
They said they would rather be in the woods with a bear than
with
us.
a bear. Sisters are not letting their guards down. Unless he was a sniper on a building across a parking lot.
He got a Hellcat.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
That video you just played about Africa, Last year, I was in Kenya for Passover.
Bring it out.
The hotel we were staying in. You know what I see in that hotel? When I tell you, remember she mentioned Kenya. That's 100% true. The hotel was, you know what I was looking at, what I see in that hotel? Young black girl walking with an old-ass white man.
I saw a ton of them.
So while we was there, so one day we was in front of the desk. It was about midnight. Me and the blood was hanging out. So we said, there was a sister in front of there. We said, hey. So I said, hey, I got a question for you. She said, what? I said, hey, if you don't mind me ask, I noticed there's a lot of old white men walking in here with young black girls. What's going on? What's going on? Is there prostitution ring going on? She said, no. She said, the reason you see that is because black girls in Africa, they love money. What you see is these white men, they got money, and these white girls sleep with them for money.
So yeah, it is a prostitution.
That's what she's talking about. That's exactly what she's talking. It's a Kenya sister who told me this. So what you see, what she said, is 100% true. Let's go back to what happened in Boston right now. They let their guards down. Hey, he go right there. That's what Cap just talked about. This is what Cap just talked about. He go right there. Yeah. Look at him. He look like Jesus. He's Jesus.
Yep.
Go ahead. You read that.
Man accused of dismembering date showed off basement with tarps, saws, where he allegedly planned killing.
Damn.
Warren.
Wow. He showed it to her. Look what I'm finna do to you. Oh, you're so funny.
This is, hey, listen. I don't feel sorry for these sisters. I'm talking about these sisters put the same situation. I'm going to tell you why. When you look at social media, there's a lot of sisters who's running their mouth against the black man, who's putting the white man in a pedestal, telling other sisters, you gotta try the white man. Hell with these black men, hell with these niggas. Yep. Some of the sisters even go as far as like, the biggest mistake the black woman was make is give birth to these niggas. Damn. I'm telling you, it's all over social media. Yep. It's all over. They're showing, look at the baby I have with the white man. Look at this. Look at the. I'm telling you, listen, I don't feel sorry. When the white men put them to death, I don't feel sorry for them. I don't feel sorry for them.
You know what that made me just think of? That suggestive, the power of suggestion. Power of suggestion that we were talking about earlier. They put that there for a reason, and to turn our sisters against us and say, go look what you can have with the white. But then it come back, and it be just like that one girl. She had, you remember the one who had the, look at my life after I married the white man. But the white man was pimping her the whole time. She was the one buying everything, having. I'm like, something in there is where they think that this guy is gonna save them. Like we say, Cal say, that's Jesus. Mm-hmm. In their head, that's Jesus. That is Jesus, bro. But he could show you the kill room.
You still go
inside. The kill room.
No, that's Jesus. He ain't gonna kill me. You just playing.
Look at this.
Jesus would never do that.
Yeah, Jesus will never do that.
Hey, let's look into this real quick.
New England serial killer fears stoked by 13th body found in small town.
Wow.
Fears of a serial killer prowling New England are growing again. After another woman was discovered dead under circumstances her family described as suspicious.
Hey, is it me or is it all the serial killers from Boston? I don't know. Go ahead.
The body of Adriana Suazo, 21, was found by a passerby on June 1st in the woods of Milton, a Massachusetts suburb about 8 miles south of Boston, according to the Norfolk District Attorney's Office. It remains unclear what led to the death. Suazo's body showed no signs of trauma, according to the state's office of the chief medical examiner.
Go down.
That's a white man.
Go down.
No sign of trauma. That's a white man.
Okay. Go down.
He caught her sweet. She went right. She went willingly.
No sign of trauma. That means he didn't have to do. You don't have to do much. She let her guards down. That's what that's saying.
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we trying to listen, and this is what we're trying to stop, man.
Yep.
We're trying to stop. We're telling brothers, sisters, and even we got story times about parents as well. Okay, we got stories talking about parents. We get a parent's instructions. Don't allow your kids to do this, do that. You let them do it, and now your daughter's a single mother.
Hey, by the way, you notice all of them is black, so that means the authority don't give a damn.
Right.
They're not looking for nobody. Trust me. If they were white, they would create a whole team to look for that killer. They're not looking for the. I'm telling you, they're not looking for that killer at all. They all black. They don't care.
Can we get the?
And as a matter of fact, don't be surprised if the authorities say all of them committed suicide.
Right.
You know what's killing
All of them killed themselves. Don't be surprised.
Them dating sites, because that's where they keep getting them at. Them dating sites. Because these sisters ain't around no white men like that, but they going on them dating sites
because they listen to the stupidity of this other black woman in social media saying, if you want to meet a white man, go on those dating sites.
Yeah.
And those white men know that's where they're going to get them because we got, listen, just like the brother said earlier, the black woman fucking stupid. I'm telling you, they're stupid, bro.
Jamie.
Hey, number 17. Number 17. Because we didn't get a chance. I don't know if we touched on how sisters are the number one most unemployed. Did we ever touch on that?
Yo.
No?
They were the DEIs?
Right. They're the number one most unemployed right now, right? Meaning so a lot of you say, "Oh, that brother's not my type," right? A lot of that's been going on. Guess what? As Deke read in Matthew 24, it's about to get worse. Right? Let's play this real quick. I know we got 2 minutes. Play it.
Palantir announces a new mega program with the Trump government. And not just any program, but Palantir's specialty, a digital mass surveillance system to target you and your family and all the rest of us. The Economic Times reported that, quote, Palantir isn't just improving old databases, it's building what some experts are calling the most expansive civilian surveillance infrastructure in U.S. history. Instead of scattered files and spreadsheets, the platform will use real-time data integration and artificial intelligence to profile behavior, detect fraud, and identify individuals or patterns deemed risky by the system.
Deemed risky.
At the core of the project is Palantir's Gotham software. Already used by defense and intelligence agencies, Gotham will now be used on the domestic front. It doesn't just track information, it makes judgments. It could influence everything from how benefits are distributed to who gets flagged for closer scrutiny by law enforcement or immigration officers.
Stop. Does that mean it's about to get worse? That means they're putting an AI surveillance system in place because it's already in place in defense of who can be closely scrutinized. And it says who is worthy of benefits. Meaning, guess what they'll do to those they deem domestic terrorists? Those they deem to be risky. Oh, that thing that you call a bank account? That thing that you call a portfolio? That thing that you call a credit score or societal credit? Oh, that stuff is gone. And guess who's going to be dictating and making judgment calls? It's going to be their AI software. The same way, it's not a person anymore sitting in YouTube observing all the videos, flagging the videos. It's an AI software. The AI software makes the determination to shadow ban. When you dispute it is then when a real person now has to look into it. But it's all these systems that they're creating to do surveillance. Go ahead.
So, good. They're deploying military surveillance AI to watch our every move and decide who the government should bug. And by bug, I mean investigate, harass, arrest, and probably more. And while the Economic Times reported that they would be deploying a technology called Gotham, Raw Story reported about a different product called Foundry. This article reads, the push has put a key Palantir product called Foundry into at least 4 federal agencies, including the Department of Homeland Security and the Health and Human Services Department, the newspaper reported.
The Health and Human Services Department that deals with your medical care. So not only will they have access to your finances, not only will they have access to all, they also know your medical standard as well. So when they roll out another mandate, AI is going to determine now who took what, who has this, and then deem you risky or a terrorist. Okay, go ahead.
Widely adopting Foundry, which organizes and analyzes data, paves the way for Mr. Trump to easily merge information from different agencies, the government officials said. Creating detailed portraits of Americans based on government data is not just a pipe dream. The company has received also new contracts from the Pentagon and is speaking to the Social Security Administration and the Internal Revenue Service.
And wait. And who? Who else? And the IRS. This whore is about to merge everything. There's no running. There's no hiding. Scripture says he is wiser than Daniel. They're putting everything in place to merge every system you can think of. Judicial, financial, medical, everything together. So guess what seems more realistic? That persecution that we've been going over so much. When they know, there's nothing, you can't talk your way out of this. Oh, I was at a doctor's appointment because of whatever. He says, boop. No, you were not.
You were here at this certain time, this place right here.
No,
I've seen you. You had
no,
those
you
shoes
were
on.
not. We know everything.
Yeah,
okay, that was it. Go ahead. We'll finish another time. Go ahead, Officer Carmelo.
Hey, that's our show for today. Y'all give another round of applause for Patient Saints Radio. Hey, we got to move fast, so don't be a Jimmy. Go to israelunite.org/contact-us. Find a school near you where you could get built up strong in the Lord. Hey, we got classes from our bishops, deacons, and captains every Sabbath day. IUIC in the classroom. Subscribe and make sure to log in every Sabbath day. Hey, we got IUIC TV. And if you want to help keep the prophets moving throughout the earth, boost the club, hit the QR code. Gospel removed. And if you want to make Patient Saints Radio an even better radio show, you can do so by donating at iuic.atlanta@israelunite.org. Cap.
Thank everybody behind the scenes. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the breakfast. We want to thank all you brothers and sisters for tuning in to another episode of Patient Saints Radio. Even you, Jimmy. We want to thank y'all. And Lord's will, we see y'all next week. Patient Saints Radio.
Jimmy.
Have no idea what the truth is. That's why we're out here.